Hello there mortals, I'm Ynsin, welcome to Graveyard Keeper. I have had a hankering to play this for God knows how long. I don't really get a chance to play a lot of games in my spare time these days, but this is one of those games that I just genuinely look forward to playing if I'm having one of the binge sessions of it. Now, before I forget, there is something really important that we need to go and do right off the bat. We need to go into the catacombs of our graveyard, and we need to go grab a couple of items, because there are a couple of items down in the graveyard catacombs, and we didn't grab them. We spent most of last episode trying to get the alchemy table up and running, which I'm pretty sure we just got. Yeah, right here. So this right here should allow us to make zombie juice. We tried to make something out of the ingredients that requires zombie juice, but unfortunately, it didn't actually give us zombie juice. Instead, it gave us, what was it? I'm pretty sure we have it. This right here, Goo of Life. So that's weird. It should have been zombie juice. I've been on the wikis, and apparently that's just completely incorrect. We also can't get to the place we want to go to from here. Carlbot for light. Andros bot revolution. No, Andros is absolute garbage tier. 63rd in line. Like, come on. How can you like something like that? All right, we'll go ahead and come all the way up. For anybody watching the VODs, by the way, I've got a bot in my Discord that I use to schedule posts and edit webhooks so that everything looks really nice and everything's consistent. I've named it Andros, and there is one instance of Andros that my Discord is now saying they need justice. Hello there, Snake. Can I help you? Okay, how about I go around you? Good. So we need to come up here, and then we need to hang an immediate left to go and find the big bastard Gunter, the one with the high voice, who hadn't spoken for years. We got to knock all of these things down. 3, 4, nice. And also right here, we got to knock this down, and here we go. We've got our first few zombie juices. This is actually what we needed to resurrect the zombies in the first place. Weirdly enough, we didn't actually have the recipe to make this, I'm fairly certain, and that is why we could not make the zombie juice at the end of the last episode. You threatened to whip the very turtle that even participated in the revolution. If you're talking about the Carlbot bot that I named Andros in the Discord, you can't change their icon. I literally cannot change it. All right, we'll come all the way up here, and I've forgotten to put chat in the corner. That's embarrassing. That sometimes happens, actually. That sometimes does, in fact, happen. Okay, pop out chat. God, this is such a pain in the ass. Why won't YouTube ever create a little bit of resources so that YouTubers can stick their same stream plugins? YouTube chat right here. Whoop. Should be in. Great. Andros needs a raise? No. If anything else, Andros actually needs to be put down a little bit more as well. Again, 63rd in line. Garbage. Garbage tier. Good. That's what you get for being a mighty marquee. Okay, we'll go ahead and pick up all of these little blue dits, which are giving us a huge amount of experience. Wonderful. So now that we've got a consistent income, we probably want to go ahead and start crafting these into advanced conical flasks, because that is also going to start giving us some blue tier research points. Nice. Okay, we've got the zombie juice. I'm going to do a sleep really quickly, and then I think we'll try and start polishing off some NPC quests after we resurrect a few zombies to kind of automate the general gathering of items that we should have by now. Andros has been helpful to the server. Without Carlbot, I wouldn't be watching. Yeah, that was me though. That was exclusively me that put that there. I was the one that put that there, not Carlbot. That was me. In fact, the one that if you use my Discord to find this live stream, unfortunately, I created a different bot. That is a completely different bot named Andros. I've just centralized all of the bots named Andros into one place. And yeah, that was all me. I put all of that in there manually, myself. So thank me for all of that. Andros bot is literally garbage tier. Oh, what was I doing? No, we don't want to go in here. We want to go into the morgue, and we want to see if we already have the kind of like resurrection table, which is the item that we need to craft zombies. And then I'm probably going to filch a corpse from our graveyard, maybe a nice one, so that they are slight, or maybe actually the crap ones would probably do better, right? Resurrection table, excellent. We definitely have this. Probably want to get some shelves in here as well, maybe. Which we can't do, because we can't weirdly put any shelves in here. Okay, let's see how much money we've got. We've got $3. We can exhume 2 corpses and we can turn them into mindless drones. And I'm specifically talking about zombies, not like office workers or government employees or anything like that. Okay, this one's garbage. Let's take this one out. Remove this headstone right here. Boop. And we'll also remove this here grave fence. And now we can exhume this corpse and that'll actually increase the beauty of our graveyard as well, hilariously. Okay, let's go ahead and exhume this. What do you mean? Wait, why didn't I pick this up? Am I full? Oh yeah, I'm full. Let's eat some of this blood and let's drink some of this fat, yummy, yummy, straight into my tummy. Good. All right, we'll come over here and we'll start digging this out. Boop. He's crapped here. So the best thing about, yeah, that actually did help our graveyard a little bit. So this has a -2 beauty, this empty grave, whereas it was -3 with a corpse in it, hilariously. So removing this corpse has actually improved our lot by a lot. Now, we don't care about these here red skulls. We only really care about the white skulls. And I know for a fact that if we extract the blood and we fail, we get a red skull, which doesn't make a difference. But if we succeed, we get an additional white skull, which is exactly what we want. We're also going to remove the fat because fat is inherently evil as well, apparently. Good. And we've got 1 red skull, 5 white skulls. Let's go ahead and pop them on the resurrection table. And we want to resurrect him with all of this faith. Damn. Okay, that's going to be really expensive. Let's start focusing on something else. Maybe we should start focusing on prettying up the church. Because if we can get, by the next prayer day, which is our day, a decent level of money, we should also be able to get a lot of faith, right? So I'm going to leave this guy here. We wasted a little bit of money on exhuming him, but it's not actually as bad. Hello, Lou? Graveyard sleep keeper? Yeah, basically we are taking some corpses now, and we are unsleeping the corpses. Okay, so we'll come up here. It's going to be slow, though. Now, I know that we could potentially go into our technologies and research the ability of making these here embalming tools, but we may want to wait until we get lots and lots of blue points so that we can just waste all of our blue points on the embalming fluids. That is going to increase the quality of the corpses. We probably actually want to go into theology and get the better gravestones first, right? Which requires a lot of blue points. That is heaps. Necromancer Simulator? Yeah. So one of the DLCs is actually necromancy in this game. It's very, very fun. It offers a level of automation that was desperately needed in the base game. It's probably the one DLC that I've found that I would just say is an absolute necessity over the other ones. The other ones appear to be at a glance. Quality of life improvements, another little thing to kind of like worry about off in the distance, and there's another one that allows you to kind of like increase the white skulls on your zombies to min-max your graveyard. But with science. Yeah, essentially it is. Essentially it's but with science. Okay, so we probably want these, but what we're gonna want first is actually the ability to get stone and stuff like that, right? So we go into building. We probably want to automate some of this stone gathering with zombie quarrying. Now, we can't afford this yet. We still need 1 more blue point, which we actually have at the furnaces up here if we go and collect it. So we can get stone carving. That would allow us to get some really, really decent income because these are kind of expensive to make. And then we can start with the marble, which we're not really even close to getting. We could potentially get the circular saw as well in advance, get one of these beams and then clear out the... I'm going to do it. We're clearing out the entire catacombs. It was actually just annoying having everything blocked out. So this will increase the amount of time that we have in a day to spend by a huge margin because we're not going to be, you know, walking around bumping into things. My chat might not have shown up. YouTube? Yeah, YouTube is a little fiddly when it comes to the chat, unfortunately. October, you're moving to the other channel? Live stuff is staying on this channel. It's staying on the main channel. All of the VODs are moving over to the live channel. So no one has to, you know, change their memberships or anything like that. Everyone gets to keep their progress and stuff. Don't you puck me now? No, it's fine. It's fine. So, yeah, we need 10 wooden wedges, 1 wooden beam, and 2 simple iron parts, then we can clear this out, which we did just unlock that. I just gave Carlbot every permission on a server that I've never even invited anyone to and never promoted. Okay, he won't actually do anything unless you specifically tell him to do stuff. That's kind of how he works. It's not hard to give them infinite power? No, it's a single checkbox. It's a single checkbox in the server moderation settings. Okay, we've got a few more blue points. We've actually got enough now to get the 50 that we needed for something else. Yeah, stone carving. So we probably want to get this so that we can get zombie quarrying, which would be just fantastic. Yeah, because if we can get zombies to start quarrying out stone and then filling up our actual work yard here, that would be perfect and ideal. Probably want a stonecutter too as well. I'm going to unlock it. We just wasted all of our blue points. So, now we can get a stonecutter too. Where is our stonecutter? Is it this? Yeah, here we go. So we should be able to upgrade this somehow. Iron ore, no. Here's a stone repair kit. No, none of this. Okay, we're going to have to dismantle that and get a new stonecutter. What do we need for it? Furnace 2? No, that's not what we want. Stonecutter 2. So we need just 5 planks. Wow, that's so easy. Okay, we also need some simple iron parts. And I know that we need these because we otherwise can't unblock the catacombs. And we want to be able to go them. Get a job. I'll renew it. Oh, that's absolutely fine. Like, if you want to support me, that's absolutely fine. But don't, like, don't insist on like, missing out on anything like that. Don't put yourself out of place. That is what I'm trying to say. Polishing paste. So this allows us to polish stone. We are going to need a heap of oil, which we're going to have to buy from that homeless man. And not a hell of a lot else that we can do with that either. So if we dismantle this, we should be able to get what we need if we get 5 planks here. So let's just try and burn out our energy, getting all of this carpentry stuff basically out of the way. Probably also want to clear out our inventory too. Oh no, we picked them up. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Is this live? Yes, sirree, this is live. Why should Carlbot be lower than us? We don't even do what you ask. Because you guys contribute. You guys contribute to society. Carlbot is literally just an idiot who sits there waiting for me to tell them what to do. You guys don't do what I tell you to do. We even threatened exorcism. I am lost at words. Who is this Cobalt? They're new. Luigi YTP is new. They came onto the channel and autistically declared their love for an NES-style character in Undertale Yellow. And turns out they've actually got some personality past that as well. So we haven't really bullied them off of the channel. New name Hoodus. This is Easterlam with a new name. Hey there, Easterlam. Or new name Hoodus. Which do you prefer? Carlbot? Yeah, it's a Discord server thing. Carlbot is kind of like a common bot on the Discord servers that just allows you to kind of like automate the posting of videos and such. But that's all they do. There's literally nothing else to it, and they don't do anything unless you tell them specifically to do something. We need 5 blue points to get the zombie quarrying, which I'm very excited for. I kind of want to clear out my inventory, actually. No, let's just go ahead and come down here. We'll start dumping all of our wooden stuff in here, which is literally what we have, and that should be everything there. We are going to dismantle this stonecutter right here. We're going to spend a little time dismantling this, and then we're going to build ourselves a stonecutter level 2. I think we might also want to go out of our way and create some more storage for these logs and stones, because we are going to want a big old stockpile of them later. Right, stonecutter 2. This fits in pretty damn nicely just down here. We put it over here, it's not going to fit in nicely whatsoever. It's a 4x4. Yeah, we can't even stick like storage down there. What the hell is 4x4? There's no items in the game that's 4x4. Oh, I suppose all this wood cutting stuff over here is. We'll probably end up moving all that as well so we can make some more slots for storage. But won't worry about that too much just yet. Alright, good, done. I don't help at all, I don't contribute to society, you're contributing to the chat. Okay, so we want iron ore so we can extract, yeah, so these gigantic chunks of these, we want zombies to automate all of this, and that's why we're rushing that as fast as we can. This stone makes a gravestone, that's nice. We've got a lot of unlocked things over here, so we're going to need lots and lots of faith to start unlocking this carved piece of stone, which will give us a huge, huge amount of bonuses to our graveyard. We can still make this one gravestone as well. Okay, so not a hell of a lot else that we can necessarily do right now. How's our inventory looking? Not amazing. I'm going to destroy this blood and destroy this fat. We don't have a hell of a lot of money, and there's not really many ways that we can make it. Theoretically, I'm going to go and talk to the astrologer, because it is his day, and we may potentially be able to get something out of him. If we can sell these conical flasks to him, then that is just infinitely generating money, right? All I've done is waste time. I even made the Karma's Discord user snap when he tried to help me save myself from my martlet obsession. Yeah, there's no redeeming that, to be honest. I wouldn't be contributing if I weren't here for Calbot. Destroy this fat because it's that easy. Yeah, we just eat it. We just eat the fat. We process the fat into poos. It just slides out like a brick. Easy. Done. We probably also want to start buying a bunch of oil from this homeless, filthy man over here living in the ruins. Hard to say, though. This guy right here. What's his name? Dig. Okay, crazy asshole. He does sell seed oil. Actually, that's not what we want. No, yes it is, because we can just turn this into oil. So we'll get a couple of bottles of this. Maybe like 3 bottles? That should give us a little bit of oil, at least. I didn't really want to spend up to $1. Okay, let's go see if the astrologer will actually buy these advanced flasks, because if he will, we can start busting those out like crazy, and that would basically just be money sorted for us at this point. I'm also going to pick these apple trees on our way out as well. We don't have a lot of apples. There he is. Hey, buddy. Trade. No, he will not buy any of these flasks. Piss. That's terrible. In fact, he won't buy anything. What a jackass. Ah, well. Tomorrow's still Bishop's Day. Let's get a couple of apples. We won't waste the journey. I'll just pick a few apples. That was a mushroom. That's not what I wanted whatsoever. Okay, I've eaten it. It reduced our health a little bit, and now we've got this health bar above us, but we should be fine regardless. Justice for Andrew's bot? No justice. No justice whatsoever. Will you ever listen to this revolution? No. I am stubbornly going to insist that the bot is literally what it is, which is a bot. I'm one of those kind of guys that calls a spade and a shovel, so I'm not going to be calling Andrus bot, the bot that I specifically set up myself, sentient. There's no point. Listen, are we leaving? No. I'd rather you guys leave. I'd rather you guys leave than give literally an ounce of mercy to Andrus bot. Okay, we'll come down here, and we'll go into the catacombs. We'll start sorting out the piles of crap that's down there that's kind of like blocking off all of our egress, because we need to. We can start making beams. That's something that's pretty cool. I don't remember if we need to like upgrade the carpentry station for it, but we're about to find out because we're about to come out of the catacombs. Come out here. Come out here. Okay, so here's our first carpentry station. It should just be... Yeah, this is a basic unupgraded carpentry station right there. I'm gonna go ahead and use these 3 bottles of seed oil. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to pick it all up. We got 30 oil, perfect. We'll leave that in this chest here. Flitch nails, all of this crap can go in there. And all of this glass stuff, we actually specifically have a chest for this. Boycott. Good luck with that. You are literally, you guys are demanding to boycott me on my own stream. That's just embarrassing, really. Okay, we'll dump all of that stuff there. Why are there apples in this? I'm pretty sure I didn't put those in there, but it is what it is, I suppose. Aim whole beats. Let's leave for Andrew's bot. Okay, done. All right, let's go ahead and start dumping stuff into here. I'll leave an unsub. Yeah, you're welcome to. Like, you have the freedom of choice, right? Threats don't make a lick of a difference to me. Give them a pacifier. Okay. All right, good. So we need 10 wedges, 1 wooden beam, and 4 simple iron parts. Unsubscribed? I literally could not begin to care. Like, that's the thing about YouTube, right? You're on my platform, so you guys have the opportunity to unsubscribe whenever you damn well please, for any reason whatsoever. It makes no difference to me at all. I'm just going to keep on doing this because I like doing this. Wooden beams, 10 wedges, simple iron parts. Let's do that right now. Hopefully we can make the wooden beam at the carpentry station level 1. We are about to find out. So, as soon as we actually come out of this building right here, we'll ask the carpentry station, beams, please? No, no beams. Seems like we do actually have to upgrade this bad boy right here. And maybe we just build another one. Where is it? We should have an upgraded carpenter's workbench, right? Or something else. Circular saw, that's what we need. Okay, we need 7 wooden planks, and we also need 9 more complex iron parts. We can actually make that. That's heaps. Complex iron parts, yes please. Make 10 of those, I suppose. And 7 more of these wooden planks, which should be right here. Done. let's go ahead and start crafting these bad boys. I think we won't replace this carpentry station. I think we'll just build the station we need, the circular saw. And we'll see whether or not we can actually make all the things on the carpentry station with the circular saw. If we can, we'll dismantle it. That'll save us a bit of space, I think. All right, good. Pearl clutching at the thought of unsubbing. I could never. Trolls will be trolls. Yeah, I know. It's a bit of a shame, actually. The hilarious thing about that specific viewer is as soon as they came onto the stream, they started up a very inflammatory fight with another user, and it was the most awkward argument I have ever seen in any chat whatsoever. So I had to mute them for a day each. All right, good. Come all the way down here, and we'll keep on crafting these. It is our day as well. We probably should go ahead and do a sermon just so we can gather up enough faith, because I think by the next week we'll be able to upgrade our sermon and we'll just get more faith anyway, which would give us a free zombie. That'll give us a level of automation. Okay, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and try and make one of these stone cutters. Nope, that's not what we want, is it? We want a circular saw. This bad boy. Oh, this actually fits in quite nicely. All right. Done. That goes there. I think we'll keep that area as kind of like all of our woodworking devices. And we should be fine. Pacified. Nice. Yeah. I know how to manage my my community. It's pretty easy as well. It's just literally if anybody says something that would upset me if I were a viewer, just like flat out mute. And if they do it again, permanent ban. All right, good. Although I've got a thick skin. I've got a thick skin for trolls and stuff like that. Okay, we're doing our sermon. I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great. Nice, says the one guy standing in the middle of the rail here. Now let us pray for this blessing. Let's see if it's a fart or if it's actually a successful one. Nice! Okay, we got a good one. We got 3 faith out of that. And these guys are going to come down here. They're going to start donating. I thought there were 5 of them. Where's the rest of you? 1, 2. Okay, I did hear 5. I heard 5 donations. Let's see how much money we got. Let's go ahead and see. $8. That's actually pretty good. I like that. We are going to have to pretty up our graveyard, though, I think. That's got to be an essential, honestly. So we could go down south side and potentially deposit the mess that is our inventory down where everything belongs. But I think we'll just do this first so we can unclog everything. Go ahead and build this bad boy right here. Hi, going out, just checking in. Hey there, DJ. Hope you're having a great day. Wooden beam. Oh my god, we can make a bunch of these at once. I love that. Okay, we'll make a bunch of these wooden beams. Great. Awesome. So, now that we've got that out of the way, we needed 4 supply and parts. Do we have that? No, we do not. Let's make that right now. And I think we also needed, was it 8 planks? I think it was 8 planks. Yeah, we'll come down here. Oh, that's right. Can we make planks here? Yes! Straight out of the logs as well. Awesome. We only get 3 out of a single log, though, which is not amazing because you get 7 flitch out of 1 log, which equates to 7 planks at the carpentry table. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and make 8, and we'll unclog the egress down south side, just so we can move around a little bit better than we have been able to before. Excellent. We're going to go to bed now as well. We are stuck, unfortunately. And we'll do a bit of a sleep. I think that'd be the best. That's best for us. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to set up with the zombie is probably wood automation, right? It probably makes the most sense to automate the wood production. Stone is not really a choke point right now, but it will be probably in about an hour's time, I would say. We'll come down here and we'll finish off all of these planks. Tomorrow is also Lusty Lady Day, so probably not really going to do anything particularly interesting tomorrow. Might just do some more housekeeping, some more chores, and see if we can't maybe fill out some more of this egress. It's nice to finally catch a live. It's been too long, not that I have any idea what this game is, and I never felt older. This game is kind of like if Stardew Valley was centered around cardinal crimes. You know, cannibalism, skinning people alive, using it as bedding and stuff like that. 10 wedges. We didn't need planks. You know, it's basically Crime Simulator, but in a nice, tasteful, little cozy Stardew Valley package. It's pretty fun, actually. It's probably one of my favorite in the genre. First equal with Traveler's Rest. What do we need? Wedges. That's the firewood station over here. And good. Now we can actually make 15 wedges at a time. That's too many. That's actually going to congest our inventory. Damn it. Oh no. Everything's going wrong already. I hate this. Everything is literally falling apart. Ah, well. Oh, it's also hot as hell here today as well. Yesterday it was pissing down with rain. Today it's like 30 degrees Celsius. Crazy. Just girly things. Oh god, I used to love that channel. Not channel, it was a, was it a Tumblr or was it an Instagram? I think it was a Tumblr, right? I love Just Girly Things so much. We're gonna put our faith down here. Don't know what the sin shard is. Probably a shard of me. Let's be completely real. Now I'm gonna keep the bat wings down here as well. Zombie juice, we're actually about to study this. Because we kind of need to. We kind of need to study it. Let's do that. We're gonna study it. If we run out of them and we don't get a chance to study it again, it's gonna make us look like a bunch of assholes. We need more science. That requires us to study paper, I think. Yep. Good. And let's go ahead and do the zombie juice now. I'm working. I still don't know what it is. Oh, got 10 blue points. Actually, that's pretty good. We probably want to try and make some flyers, right? Bucket of blood. Why the hell would I want to make that? Christ on a crutch. All right, what else we got in our inventory? Not a hell of a lot. We probably don't want to start dumping any of these other things into here because it's not really necessary to do so. I kind of want to unclog these little points of access too. Let's see. Okay, need 4 more simple iron parts and 5 more wedges. We should get 2 more lots of the simple iron parts and 1 more lot of the wedges, and that should also open up the access to the morgue. Hopefully. Hopefully. We're about to find out, I suppose. But we'll come up here and go down here. Now we want to make some firewood. Good. We have enough of these billets. We'll just make 1 of these, and then we'll go up to this anvil and start crafting some simple iron parts. Excellent. 2 lots of them, please. Good. We're running pretty low on ingots, actually. That is something that we are going to have to keep in mind, unfortunately. And all of our glass smelting stuff is practically finished as well. We've probably got too much glass, honestly. Let's go ahead, open not this bad boy up, this bad boy here, and we'll dump all of the glass and all of that in there as well. Done. Okay. So now that we've done that, do we have like a crap chest? Yes, we do. Metal crap can go in there. Not all of the metal crap, just the stuff that we're not using. Nice. All right, we'll go to bed, I think, and then I think we will go back downstairs and we'll open up all of that access. Because it's been a long time coming, to be quite honest. Like a massive long time coming. We've probably actually been waiting in-game 2 months to open up access to the morgue. I am so refreshed. Me too, my dude. I got some icy water on account of how hot it is where I live right now. Okay, so we'll come down here and we'll see if we can't go back down into the tunnels. Oh, I've started going back to the gym as well. I took a few weeks off, which that was so depressing. It's just upsetting. I quite like exercise, and not being able to go to the gym just, it really made an impact on me. Hey, we can do the whole thing. Perfect. So I started going back in there now. I am back at leg pressing 315 kilos, and now I am squatting 120. Please don't cannibalize. Make me. Literally make me. I will go up there. I will go up topside into my house. I will make a burger out of human flesh right now just to get you to see me eating a corpse. How does that sound? Okay, this is fine. We have all of the access opened up now, which is perfect. Don't really know if there's much we can do. Apparently this is an alchemy laboratory. Good to know. Wait, can we build down there maybe? Yes! Oh, we can. Perfect. We don't have any materials to build anything, but we can actually put some stuff down over my shoulder, just down here. I do see the little building outlines. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's figure out flyers, because I'm pretty sure it's under the theology page. Yeah, here it is. So we have flyers. We need to make a desk. That is going to be the next thing, and since we've unlocked most of what we have, should be pretty easy to do, right? Desk. Right here. Okay, I don't think we have one of these. We need 8 flitch, 8 nails. That's super easy, actually. We already have all of those resources up in our workshop. 8 flitch, 8 nails. Easy. I'm just going to the gym. Haven't been able to get out of the house much because drama, but hopefully it'll change soon. Yeah, that is a little bit sad, isn't it? I really hope your situation improves. Here we go. Look, human flesh right here. I'm going to cook up some of this human flesh right this second. And we are going to eat some human flesh. How do I do this? Baked meat. Oh, we need to slice the meat. What, do we need some kind of knife or maybe here? Raw sliced meat. Okay. Let's go ahead and cut up some of this human flesh. It is human flesh. Stop doing that. What? Make me stop doing that. There we go. We are cooking the human flesh in our cozy little fireplace, and there's not a hell of a lot that chat can do. That will make me feel better. Eat the flesh. Okay, while we wait for this nice human flesh to cook up, let's go outside, and we wanted 8 nails, 8 flitch, didn't we? So let's start making that. 8 nails, that's 1 load of these bad boys right here. And I think we get flitch in lots of 6. Oh, we actually have enough flitch if we just go into here. Okay, let's go down to 8 flitch, and we've got enough, hopefully. Do we? Yes, good. I had to do a double check. So we're going to craft ourselves... Oh, look, our human flesh is done. I can't wait. I'm literally going to eat one of these human flesh right this second. Yum, yum. Oh, delicious. A nice decomposing, rotting corpse that we just shoved down our throat. My compliments to the chef. How's that? Do we like that? No, don't? Too late, buddy old pal. We've already eaten some of the flesh. We still have a shank of human flesh right here. I think it's a nice rump cut as well. All right, good. So now we want to make a desk. I'm just going to whack it there. Hopefully there's something we can place next to it. And now we can make these flyers for Roth Day, I think. Oh, we can also clean paper here, which is perfect, because we still have a bunch of these ruined books. Now that we're here, we can start making some better prayers. So here's a prayer for faith, which hilariously we can't actually access. Now, there's this little screen right here, which looks a little bit daunting when we first open it up. Essentially, what this is based on is we need to use 3 chapters to make these here prayers, right? We put these chapters into books, which are down here, and the more of these you have, the higher the tier of prayer that comes out. There is also a perk that you can get that has a 50-50 chance of like increasing the item that you make to the next tier as well. So we're probably going to rush that one before we end up committing to these ones, but we... What the hell? Don't make that sound, please. What the hell was that? Flesh. It's not even Cannibal Day. It's Cannibal Night. How could you? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so now that we have access to this, I'm also going to show you how to make these chapters and these notes as well, because it's kind of important too. They have the same kind of screen. So we need these stories, which we have actually been gathering. If I'm not mistaken, we should have 2 silvers and 1 gold story. Beautiful. With these, we can kind of like shoot a free prayer right up to the top. But we need 3 of these notes to make a single chapter, as you can see right here. And if we put 3 golds in there, we get a pretty solid chance of getting ourselves 100% for silver. 10% additionally, you get gold. We could save scum this. We could potentially save scum this by sleeping in the game, and if we don't get what we want, we just quit the game. But I don't necessarily want to do that, particularly. So we're probably not going to want to do that at all. We need this pen and ink to create these flyers. We're going to need... It's reusable as well a few times, so we need 1 pen and ink. We're going to need 3 clean papers to make 15 flyers, which I'm pretty sure is required for one of these, known the Inquisitor right here. 10 flyers. Okay, so we only need 2 bits of paper. That's actually pretty genius. And 20 firewood, and then we should be able to unlock the next stage of this quest, which is going to be to turn the human flesh into burgers so that everybody can eat the human flesh. You just ate a man? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm gonna make a showing of it. Oh, succulent. That was succulent. I will always approve of everything Ynsin does. That's just how I roll. Nice. A little enabling, but, you know, it's only cannibalism. It's only a moral crime against the natures. Okay, probably don't need these wooden planks in our inventory. We got 5 burial certificates. We could actually probably go sell those at the Dead Horse. Let's go do that. We'll go to the Dead Horse, we'll sell these. We'll get a little bit of money. And I think with this money, we could probably go ahead and buy the pen and the quill and ink required for all of the stories and stuff. It's Roth Day in 2 days. So we can't buy the pen and the ink. It's also Merchant Day. That's why this dickhead is standing here in front of a barn. It should be fine. We also haven't really done a lot with the merchant. We'll come up to the innkeeper just up here, and we'll go ahead and trade with him all of these here burial certificates for a nice tidy profit of $7.50. Love that. Probably want to get a teleport stone. Let's see if it's like a permanent thing or if it's a consumable. Character. I'm going to put this on my hotbar. No, I'm not. Let's use it. And go to Sweet Home. Oh, it's on a cooldown. Oh, that is sick. Okay, awesome. We've just unlocked fast travel. That is going to massively... Why did we open up the lower levels of the catacombs then? Oh, well, whoopsies. Y'all going down? Naiad talking about downtown? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Meat is meat, and you're always right. All hail Ynsin had superior morals. You're supposed to eat the meat, not ride it. Well, it took me a wee while to click on what you said, but that is funny. That is funny. Good going. Okay, I'm going to open this one up. We're going to open this one up. We're going to dump all of our flasks in here. Got quite a few of them, actually. We probably want to go ahead and keep on burning these flasks into a nice renewable resource, don't we? And up here, we're probably going to want to turn these into more flasks too, but we have to wait for that one to finish. We could probably move all of our woodworking stuff over a little bit and then start setting up all of this infrastructure here. I'm actually going to go ahead. We're going to take this other zombie and we're going to set him up down, up at the tree, essentially. Can I take the zombie, please? I want to take the zombie. I can upgrade the farm quality. Yeah, so this guy's not really going to be useful for us just yet. Where did he put the carrots? Did he put them in here, maybe? We've got a lot of carrots in here, actually. We can probably go ahead and start getting Donkey back in, but we are going to run out of plots of land eventually. So we're going to grab this here corpse, and we're going to drag it north, quite a wee ways as well, all the way up here, so that we can get ourselves a free source of wood, which is pretty awesome. We're going to need a second zombie to actually start ferrying the wood downstairs, but unfortunately, we only have one right now. Maybe next Faith Day we'll get like 4 Faith, otherwise we'll have to wait another week. Alright, let's drop this wanky right there. And as soon as he knocks down enough trees, we'll stick him in this porter station and he should walk everything down to us. Great! Okay, we'll come all the way back down, now that he's generating all of that wood. And yeah, let's start focusing on the prayers, because that's probably going to be the next most important thing, right? Which means we need to go ahead and... it's nighttime. Oh, sorry, I was actually looking at the wrong part of the clock. The wrong part of the clock is the astrologer. So I don't think we're going to find the astrologer before Roth Day, which means that we can't make the flyers unless, like, here, I'll do that thing that I was doing last stream where I go ahead and I actually bring up the wiki over and over again. Graveyard Keeper, we want to go ahead and see if there's actually an alternative way of maybe making the feathers. Feather! So I know we can get feathers in the game. We've actually got a few of them already. And we also need ink, which is hard to get. All right, ink is a writing resource that can be made combining black paint, water, and conical flasks. We actually have 2 of those things. What is black paint? How do we get this? Black paint is produced through alchemy at the alchemy workbench and is used in the production of ink. Yeah, no kidding. How do we make... graphite powder. We have a bunch of this, actually. So we can make this. All right, let's do that. We need water and graphite powder, and we should be able to make a bunch of it for ourselves. Water and graphite powder. I'm going to go ahead and... Oops. I'm going to go ahead and bring up my streaming software because I forgot to do so. There we go. We'll grab a few buckets of water, I suppose, first, and then we'll go back down to the cremation station, and we'll see if we can't turn some of the graphite powder down there into goodies, because we should have graphite powder coming out of the corpses, maybe? Either that or it's ash and salt. Okay, what do we got? We got ash and we've got salt. Can we use either of those to make graphite powder? Oh, we don't actually need to. We need ash and oil. We've actually got lots of oil. Where do we get graphite powder from? By grinding graphite in the alchemy mill. Okay. What's graphite? That's an advanced resource. So we need to... Yeah, we're actually going to need to... Oh, we can actually... No. In the furnace too, if we get 5 coal together, we can make graphite out of that. That might be a good source of it. We don't want to close that just yet. So, first of all, I think we're just going to use the oil and ash combination. We'll put water down south side anyway, but for now I think it's probably going to be a good idea just to use the oil and ash. Because oil is really cheap. Like, really, really, really cheap. So, I think we'll just use that, right? 30 oil, we'll take that. Put the buckets of water... Oh, actually, we've got a bucket... We've got a chest for the buckets of water just down here. Right, I'm stuck there. Great. I think it's this one here. It's just a bunch of crap right in this one. No, it's got to be this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and use all of this water right there. Grab the products and we'll drop it all in there. Excellent. We also got a single advanced conical flask. Let's drop that in there as well. And we should be Gucci to go. So we take this ash, we mix it with some oil. We should have what we need to make some of that ink. And thus we can make the flyers before we need to talk to the astrologer. I've never actually made this before in my life either. Okay, we'll come up here. Still got a nice high quality graveyard. Probably still want to ride that out as well, but we'll need a lot of stone for that, I suspect. Okay, in this chest we should put a stack of oil. And maybe we'll also keep the ash down here too. Probably also want to keep that story here too. We've got 2 silver stories, which means 1 more of those, and we can theoretically upgrade our prayers, which we probably can do at a writing desk, which we haven't unlocked. What's required for a writing desk? Let's see. Book writing, right here. Okay, writing supplies, scroll shelf, that's useless. Desk 2. Desk, is it just a desk? Is that all that's required? Craft. Story, please. How do we make stories? Maybe we can't. Maybe we can't do that. Here we go. Inventing stories. Oh, we can buy this right now, actually. Random text generator. So if we get a random... Oh, we can actually get zombies to make random text as well. Okay, maybe that's actually probably the thing that we want to do next, right? Because stories are the thing that leads us to the better prayers. Okay, I'm going to do this. I've unlocked inventing stories, and we craft that at the random text generator, which should be something that we can now build, potentially. Random text generator. Nope. How do we unlock it? Oh, just there. Crafted it. Oh, the study table as well. Okay, so we've got a study table. I think that's just up here. Yeah, right here. So I don't quite know how to do what we want to do. We don't want to research this because we don't want to waste our faith. That's an important thing to note. Why have we only got 3? Oh, we must have researched something that required faith. Okay, we're definitely going to need to get a better prayer then. Okay, so what were we doing down here? We were following this wiki right here, not getting graphite. We were getting ink, which requires us to blend together black paint, right? At the alchemy workbench, which should be this thing right here. No, this thing right here. This is it. Church workbench. Wrong thing. Maybe it's this one right in this corner here. Yes, it is. Okay, so what we need is oil and ash. Oil and ash? It won't actually allow me to blend together oil and ash. Are you serious? Black paint. Alchemy workbench tier 1. Is that what we've got? Alchemy workbench. It doesn't matter what tier that is then. Okay, so we've got that. So we need to make ash, and maybe an ash needs to be first. Ash and oil. Okay, good. We'll craft up a bunch of this. What are we getting out of this? Nice. We've got some black paint. We'll make a couple of these actually. Ash and oil and craft. Great. I think we'll make like 5 of them. Probably makes the most sense at this point. And ash. Nope, ash has to go first. That's a little bit oppressive, don't you think? Kind of doesn't really make sense to put the oil in there first. I suppose you always stick your wets in when you're cooking first. Where's the ash? Whoops, I did that same thing that I was literally just complaining about. Yeah, you're supposed to put your liquids in first. Why the hell are we putting the ash in before the liquid? That's just the very foundations of cooking. Come on. Game. Do better. Okay, and probably one more should do the trick. Nope, that has to be ash. And here we go. I think we've made 6, but we are about to kind of like craft this black paint into something else, right? So, we go back to the wiki. What do we need to do here? We need to get some conical flasks down south side, which we have. We need to get some water as well. Okay, so good thing we poured out that water. And that'll allow us to make ink at the church workbench. Okay. Flasks and water. We need conical flasks and we need water. You are, of course, totally right. What, with the cooking thing? Yeah, I know how to cook things. Believe it or not. I'm looking in the wrong inventory. That's a little embarrassing. Let's go ahead, dump all of that oil in there. Don't know why that was in the inventory in the first place. Let's go ahead, drop that one in there as well. Probably don't need the zombie juice on us at all times. Definitely don't need the Go of Life. We need water and conical flasks. We're probably also going to need another chest down here at some point too. Can we make one? Nay, we can a. Oh well. We'll just work with what we've got then. With the cooking and probably everything else. Ah, good simping. Good simping. Yeah, I had to self-educate with cooking. I got really curious to like how the world works after I left school. School killed my love for education pretty easily. I went to a really crappy boys' school here where I live. It had the highest mortality rate of any other school in the country. Well, it was in the top 10 mortality rates of schools around the country, and they were the only school in that top 10 that when approached saying, hey, you've got a really high seppuku rate. They called lawyers. They called lawyers to stop, journalists from being able to report on it. Whereas all of the other schools were all like, oh my God, you're so right. Let's actually do something about this. Whereas my school was all like, they want to take themselves out. Who are we to stop them? We don't want them here. It's just more work. Okay, we'll grab all of these. These are the conical flasks that we actually need as well. So we'll get a stack of those bad boys from the in chest. Yep, right here. Drop all of that in there. I'll grab these 7 conical flasks and we'll make a bunch of ink. Now this ink does actually sell for quite a bit, so this might be a good loop as well. If we can sell the excess ink to the dickhead astrologer, I'm actually also, before I forget, gonna go back into the city and we're gonna buy a bunch of feathers so that we can actually turn the ink into ink with a pen. What the hell? Highest morality is impressive. It's giving Buffy. Show you Buffy, boom! Okay, good. So we'll come up here. We want to go all the way up this way, and we want to go ahead and go to the chicken farm, which should be basically next door to here, if I'm not mistaken. It is. Excellent. And at this egg basket, can we break into their home? No, we cannot. Let's trade. We'll buy all of these feathers. $3.18. Jesus, that was expensive. Usually, I think when I realize just how expensive that they get, my trick is usually just to buy 1 or 2 of them every time we go to the astrologer, because he does sell those books that give you free blue points, and once you've basically got money out of the way, you can just farm him. You can just farm him for 50 blue points a week, which is pretty good actually. Hi Snake, bye Snake. Good, and we'll come up this way with a belly full of human flesh still. Excellent. If I wasn't in my Ynsin is always right phase, I would make fun of that buff joke. Oh yeah, how would you make fun of it? I'm always ready for a good roasting. No one's done it on the channel. No one ends up roasting me, mainly because when I clap back, it's like, they get really insecure and offended and stuff like that. It's probably negative reinforcement, honestly. Okay, we need water. We don't have water on us. No, we do not. I'm gonna grab a stack of water from over the middle chest over here. And this one, please, 50 will do the trick nicely. Thank you, Pixel Hunted for that one. We got 50 of these. We've got a few of the conical flasks. Not a huge amount of them, but we do have a few of them. And we're also gonna need a few other things. Black paint, which for some reason has not been made. Did we actually make black paint? I don't know. Heather, ink, black paint. Okay. Alchemy workbench, tier 1, so ash and oil. Yeah, we definitely made heaps and heaps of black paint. Maybe we didn't pick it up. Nope, I think I just took the long way around as well. That's fine. Good. I cannot take you roasting me back. I'm a fragile little flower. Okay, I won't do any roasting. I won't roast you. You've got a pass. You've got a free pass. I keep actively going around all the places I need to go around. Where the hell is all of our black paint? Did I put in this chest here? Yes, sir, I did. Okay, I'm going to leave those flasks down here. Water is not really that important, but we do need to go up here. No, it's a study table. Where do we make this? At the alchemy workbench, church workbench, the church bench. Where is that? Is that here? Yes. Okay. So we probably need to research it then, right? Because we don't have the ability to actually make it. All right, let's take a look at our technologies. Probably book writing, writing supplies. Yep, here we go. I'm happy to spend 5 blue points for that. Let's go ahead and start making ourselves some ink. All 6 of them, 30 ink. Jesus, that's excessive. That could actually be a major cash cow for us as well. That was very easy to make, realistically, if we think about it. All right, good. Because you get lots and lots of ash from burning corpses, so if we're just cremating people anyway, we can just use that as a decent source. The graphite's probably going to be a better source, though, because it doesn't take up any oil. Okay, pen and ink. We get 3 of these for every 3 feathers and 1 ink that we spend, which is actually insane. And these are all a renewable resource as well. Maybe we can make a scroll shelf, because we're probably going to want to keep these pen and ink somewhere. Oh, we can also give this to that poet as well. Let's do that. We'll give this to the poet who should be in the pub at the Dead Horse, and theoretically, he should give us a story in exchange, and if I'm not mistaken, which I haven't been so far on the stream, it should be a silver tier story. You can craft a church workbench. Yes, you can actually, there's so many different little instances of economy in this game. Like, you can dip your toe into basically anything that the game has to offer. There's also farming as well, with like different tiers of seeds and stuff like that. So this guy right here, give him the ink. Great, yeah, because the blood of poetry. That sounds good. I should write that down. Okay, we need to give him paper, which we don't have on us. That's actually hard to make, though. But if we have 3 of those silver stories, we should be able to make a silver tier prayer. Hopefully be able to make that. It's still Roth Day now. Oh, we can actually make the flyers now, too. So we needed, what, 20 firewood, 10 something else's? Flyers, 10 flyers. We'll try and make 10 flyers. Because if we can do this before sundown, then that's another quest basically just knocked on the head. Right, here we go. Clean paper? No. Flyers. Yes, we want to make like 10 of these, I think. Good. We also got our pen and ink back, which is awesome. Love that for us. And another few of these flyers right here. Great. All right, let's go ahead and look at our known NPCs. 10 flyers, that's what we've got, and we need 20 firewood, which is literally just going to be 2 instances of chopping down some wood as well. Awesome! Everything's coming together. We've got all these pens, we've got all this ink, we've got a bunch of crap in our back pocket. Literally never-ending crap. Okay, so we're probably going to have to make it out of billets, which we shouldn't have enough of. Good! Okay, 2 lots of firewood right here. I kind of miss, when I moved to the city, I was about 18 when I moved to Dunedin, the city. I grew up in a real rural town, and for like, since I was like 11, 12 years old, my responsibility one of my responsibilities around the house was to chop wood. God, I miss it so much. It was so much fun. But chopping wood is actually something I really enjoyed doing. A lot of people hate it. They consider it to be a chore, but I find it cathartic. Okay, so Inquisitor should be up north now. See, we've got a bunch of blue points up to collect as well at our furnaces. We're gonna go all the way around and we'll gift him all of our things. Do we have them all on us? Hopefully. That's a lot of feathers, actually. I didn't realize they don't stack. Firewood, 10 flies. We've got exactly what we need. Perfect. Okay, so we've got to go up this way. And I don't particularly remember, but to the immediate west of us here should be a vineyard where we can also grow some grapes, which is, believe it or not, separate from the actual farming economy as well. All right, here we are. Old man vibes. I got some firewood.
I'm glad to see you're with us in our righteous battle.
And here are the flyers.
Everybody will hear about the inevitability of the true faith.
Ah, silver story, great.
Anyway, I was planning a burning for today. The witch became too weak, and burning a dead one is boring. Stay, let's watch it together.
Okay, we are burning a dead witch. Tortured to death. Well, that sucks. Ah, well. Shouldn't have been a witch. Shouldn't have been a witch. I've seen this show a bunch already. This guy's getting viewer fatigue. Yes. Plus, I'm hungry. I need some hot dogs. Let's go. Screw this place. Unsuccessful sermon. Seems your burning isn't so popular.
5 years ago, this place was packed. Whole families came to watch. Seems everybody just got tired of it. Only my holy anger keeps the Inquisition alive. Even our blessed Inquisition guards haven't been able to find a new witch for a month. Maybe it's because of the water shortage, but I think it's just a lack of motivation. Speaking of motivation, do you know how to grow grapes?
It seems I'm a man of many talents.
Good. I have a very important task for you, and this time you can't just say no. Besides, it will be very profitable for you.
I'm listening, Monsignor.
I'll grant you rights to use the eastern slope of the Witch Hill to grow grapes.
But I think the land there belongs to the village, not to the Inquisition.
No, that vineyard has been my family for decades. I used to live there with my wife and son.
And where are they now?
They are dead. Died in the Great Blast. I thought they were witches, so I had them burned alive. I hate them.
I'm sorry.
This is no time for sentimentality. Grow some grape. Make some wine. Bring it to me. The guard will be meanwhile motivated. I'm having... Call an ambulance. I'm having a... I'm good. And we'll work with extra zeal. Believe me, when they're drunk, they find a new witch every day.
What an abuse of power.
And once we get enough of them, then we'll need to figure out how to make the burnings more entertaining. I have some thoughts I'd like to run by you.
Great. Can I have the ash? No. So we need to... Hey, stop sneaking around. You've been warned. I'm just walking around. There's nothing to see here. Then what are you doing here? It's an ambush. I'm not an expert, but it doesn't look like an ambush to me. Inquisitor had a bad dream about this portal and the cultists. So now we're waiting here for the cultists. What cultists? Bad cultists. They're definitely connected with witches. Help me out here, Tom. They're witch cultist bastards! They want to kill our beloved king! If they win, they'll put an end to the Great Inquisition. Yeah, and we'll lose our jobs. Maybe you're a cultist. No, I'm the graveyard keeper and I'm leaving. Can't check out the pedestal while they're here. Okay, so we'll probably have to come back at nighttime, right? Make 10 Silver Star wines for the guards and also get rid of the Inquisition. So this is apparently the portal home. I've never activated this, actually. Let's talk to the Monsignor. What are the portal guards for? What do you think the guards here on Witch Hill are really necessary?
I'm not sure, but the town is full of rumors. Someone has been seeking forbidden knowledge.
That's me.
Damn heretics! Last time their dark rituals here on the mountain ended with a great blast. We can't be too careful about such things.
I can look after the hill. I'll let you know if I see anyone come by. Your guard ambush is obvious from a mile away.
You're right, but are you worthy of the sacred trust?
Yeah. Of course I am. What's with the other half of the graveyard?
A couple of years ago, it was desecrated by cultists. They had a picnic there, and I'm not sure that the evil has entirely left the place.
Oh, that's bigoted.
So I need to be sure that you're on our side in this fight before I give you permission to use this part of the graveyard again.
All right, done. I think I can be trusted.
I'm not sure, but obviously you are more trusted than most of my guards, so here's your persimmons. If you see anything suspicious, tell me immediately.
All right, sure. Hey, silver story again. Nice, that's what I like to see. We can actually throw all of this firewood out because it's useless to us, and this water is also a renewable resource. Let's destroy that. Okay, we've got a graveyard scroll. What the hell is this supposed to be for? Used to open the western side of the graveyard. Didn't even realize that was a thing. Okay. Huh. I have a lot of holy anger too. I should go make a fight. Yeah, you should burn some witches alive, or at least accuse some people of being witches, right? Abuse of power, the most realistic thing about this game. Yeah, I know, right? So, we've just unlocked this area over here, which is a bit of a ramshackle vineyard. I think we dig up these plots, and then we can start planting grapes. We can kind of also fill this entire area up with zombies, which is pretty cool as well. Maybe we won't do all of these at once, but there is kind of like a build segment here where we can build storage for all of these thingies. All right, I don't remember how to get back down from here. I'm pretty sure we could get back down from here, but it's not really allowing us to do so, is it? Okay, so if we come all the way around here, let's go ahead and go back home. We have basically done everything that Roth Day has to offer for us at this current point. So now we're just kind of waiting for Faith Days so that we can get all of our ducks in a row. All right, got a bunch of crap over here that I am going to pick up. Got some conical flasks as well. Is this the chest? Yes. Let's go ahead, drop them all in there. Good. And now we need an entire chest for these goddamn pens and... Oh, I didn't realize that they didn't stack. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done that. Oh, we took the long way around again. Oh.
Stay away from me, or I'll bite your ass off. You're with the Inquisition now, aren't you?
No, I don't support the Inquisition. I'm just trying to get home.
That's good to hear. Sounds like an honest answer. I don't like them either, but I bet if someone dug me up in 1,000 years, there would be one group of people hurting another group of people, all for the common good. And there would be guys like you saying, I don't support blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, you're probably right. Anyway, moving on. So now we can get drunk, make fires, burn witches, and eat humans. Seems like a great party. I know, right? And all in the name of the Holy Spirit. That's what I love most about this, is the perversion of justice. Probably don't want to keep this base ink on us. Can we really not craft a chest down here? Makes no sense to me. Maybe we can make an alchemy rack? That'd be a good one. Like a scroll shelf, that'd be perfect. So, 12 nails, 4 simple iron parts, and 8 flitch. 12 nails, 4 simple iron parts, 8 flitch. Let's go ahead and make that right now. Bunch of nails, bunch of simple iron parts, bunch of flitch. I've already forgotten. Great. Oh well. We're still back. What do we have? Not a hell of a lot, actually. We've probably got enough nails, probably got enough simple iron parts. We still have this keeper's key for some reason, and 1 feather that we can't really use to do anything. We've got this teleport stone as well, so I don't know why we're walking from A to B like a couple of chumps. Oh, inventory's full as well. This ink has kind of screwed us. Actually, feathers are kind of cheap. Let's just destroy these. We need 3 of them at a time anyway. Now that we got that out of the way, we need lots of flitch, don't we? Lots and lots of flitch, and then we can make something to dump all of these pens in. Go ahead and make some more flitch. I think it's at the sawhorse right here. Yes. Flitch. Done. So it's probably a good time to go up and swap the zombie out with, like, going and grabbing all of the resources for us. Instead of what we're kind of doing now, which is not gathering any resources, just kind of living paycheck to paycheck, which is not an ideal way to live, gotta be said. Praise be. Oh, hell yeah. Right. Desk, no. Scroll shelf. Yes. So I want to stick a couple of these bad boys. Oh, we can rotate them. What about, like, here? Put one there against the wall. Maybe one... Nope, can't fit that one there. Can we rotate this one? Stick it... No, doesn't fit. What about, like, here? Oh, yeah, that fits there, but then we are wasting all of that other space. We could probably also move this machine over here as well and then have all of this as storage. Would it fit? I don't think so. These are 6 wide. Okay, so if I put this here... No, that's definitely a waste of space. That would be a pretty good use of the space. Oh, that's a great use of that space. Okay, we're sticking it there. Sticking the scroll shelf right there. Right, good. Stick that right there. Then we're always looking at it, and we won't ever lose anything, right? Let's open this bad boy up, put all of these in there. Great, all of our stories as well. We're a day away from Astrologer's Day. Let's go ahead and grab all of these inks, and we probably will want all that paper, ruined books, these 3 stories. These are all going on the scroll shelf. And thus, we should be Gucci. Put that there, put that there, put those 3 there. Could have probably kept our feathers on this shelf as well, but we didn't. We have got 3 Silver Star stories. Let's see how much it requires to make a prayer. Where do we make the prayer? Writing desk, right? I think it was here? Yep. Okay. We need faith to create stories. That's annoying because we need stories to create faith at this point. So, prayer for faith. This would probably be the one we would want, but we would ideally actually want this combo prayer instead. And we need 7 faith for this one, unfortunately. Prayer for faith has a much lower requirement, and we don't need a book, which I'm pretty sure requires other utilities to craft. How do we make these books? There's got to be a way, right? Technologies? Maybe we can't make books. Here we go. Books. So, we definitely can't make books just yet. Let's just make the prayer faith. The faith prayer. That probably makes the most sense, right? So we're going to need a chapter, a single chapter, and then 2 faith. a single chapter, maybe silver tier, and we'll see if we can't get a nice one out of this. Probably won't, but I suppose it is what it is. If we don't get the silver tier, it's fine, actually. Wait, what do you mean I don't have the notes? Oh, I see. Okay, so now we have to do this. Yes, sirree. We'll make 3 of these here notes. Hopefully we'll get some decent ones out of it. What do we get? Bronze tier. That kind of sucks. What if we go silver tier? Okay, we'll craft these ones. Nice. Unfortunately, I am also all out of faith. Yeah, tell me about it. Every time I open up my phone and like scroll for 5 minutes, I lose faith in humanity. Oh, Ynsin is watching one of the stupidest TV shows I think I have ever seen in my life. I could physically feel myself getting dumber watching it. It was called the Hidden Lives of Mormon Wives or something like that. And it just opened up with a bunch of swinging things. And I was like, come on, this isn't TV. This is just lazy. Right, we want to go ahead and sleep because we're out of energy. It's also astrology day, so we might want to go and talk to him. We'll see if we can't sell him ink. We may be able to sell him ink, which would subsidize our income pretty damn amiably. I would love that, actually. We may even be able to afford ourselves a decent 50 blue points book, which should accelerate our growth real fast. We're going to have to be quite quick on gathering it, though. Okay, let's go down here, and we'll get like half of the inks, because if we can sell them to the astrologer, and he buys them, it should be quite a bit of money in exchange, because he's selling them for like $3 each. Okay. Get a bunch of these. Nice. Probably also going to buy some feathers on the way. How much money do we have? $4? Okay. Okay, we got $4, and we are now incredibly quick. Yeah, that show was toxic. I managed about 5 minutes before I shut it off. I got 3 times faster. Sorry, not faster. I got 3 times longer than you there, Easter Lamb. Oh, is that a dead name, by the way? Are you permanently changing your username? I should probably ask. All right, we're going to rush. We're going to rush to the astrologer because we can always just buy feathers on the way back. It's just an honesty box, essentially. And for some reason, we're incredibly honest, despite the fact that we're deceiving the entire town into selling them human meat. Actually, not yet. We haven't done that yet. We haven't bought the royal stamp, which is kind of expensive. But we will. We will end up doing that eventually. Okay, good. I'm all the way through here. Actually, I don't know if it would be worth our time whatsoever to sell human meat to the pub owner. Because if we can collect all of the human meat and keep it as kind of like human meat, we can still make burgers out of them. Okay, trade. He will not buy them. That sucks. That sucks ass. He is selling hardcovers and stuff, so we probably don't need these. All right, where's the blue one? Here it is, $5. Damn, that's expensive. $10 for this here. Oh, man, it's... Why doesn't anyone buy anything? That is a huge gripe of mine right now. I'm going to buy 2 of these feathers because he is selling them for not lots. It costs not lots. We're going to buy 6 of them. I'm going to get 6 of them. Good, and that should be another big pile of ink bottles. So we are now no longer wanting for resources when it comes to kind of like getting all of those things there. I'm still getting all of these red apples because we can make them into candied apples with honey. And that would eventually subsidize a lot of our health. There you go. Had to change it. Had to change many things. Oh, man, it was... Every time I walk into Ynsin's and mine room, essentially, she kind of like... She gets embarrassed because she's watching it and she gets invested in it. But she's a relatively intelligent person. So she knows that what she's doing is just a little bit strange for somebody of her intellectual capability. Okay, we'll come all the way over here. We'll deposit all of these inks into the scroll shelf again, because unfortunately we can't sell them to anybody unless we check the wiki, which I want to do sparingly. I don't really want to go over to the wiki over and over and over again and ensure that, you know, we're kind of like min-maxing our playthrough. I want to figure everything out for myself. I kind of like half of the stuff that we're seeing I already kind of know, roughly. Okay, put all those in there, put all the feathers in there. That's it. Let's continue working on this. What are we getting out of it? We got some blue points as well. We got some silver star notes, that's fine. We will make another one of these. Actually, we'll probably just go ahead and make a crap tier one of these. I don't mind too much. It's probably going to be bronze anyway. Yeah, we got a bronze one right there. Okay, so now that we got that, we can now make a single chapter, which is pretty awesome, actually. Can we make it with anything else? Nay. So this is going to be a crappy old bronze tier what's-my-dingle. We probably want to get these perks. Can we afford them? Playwright. Let's see. Okay, that's still a weird bug. Playwright is pretty far up here. Yeah, 100 blue points. Jesus Christ. Industrious is another one. I think it's under the building, or it's not under there, and it's under the smithing. Where's Industrious? Inborn Blacksmith, no thank you. Engineer, no thank you. Swordmaster, no thank you. I'm not seeing it. Farming and Nature, maybe? Master Gatherer? Pfft, no. No, we don't want that. Actually, we do want that. I'm getting it. Because then we can get extra carrots from the farm, which would subsidize a lot of our corpses to be paid for. Okay, now that we got this, I'm still looking for Industrious. I don't see it. Is it under book writing, maybe? Industrious? Hello? Anything? Nope. Theology? Why would it be under this? That would make no sense whatsoever. Anatomy, again, shouldn't be under here. Wouldn't make any sense under here anyway. Okay. Probably just going to have to make it, right? We'll just make this chapter. We'll double down on the whole bronze tier chapter thing. It's absolutely fine. Tomorrow is our day anyway, as long as we have the faith prayer. Okay, so we need to have tomorrow to get the faith prayer, and then we should get a snowballing effect of faith. Good. It's okay to like crappy shows. Many people enjoy giving their brain a break. Yeah, but like, you're probably right, actually. Who might have ruined it for somebody else? If there is somebody that enjoys it, I'm not going to say that they're stupid or anything like that, because, you know, everybody has their guilty pleasures. Mine these days is just dehydrated fruit, so I'm quite lucky it's not something that's massively frowned upon by other people. But it's like, it gets to a point, right, where what you are, at your core, is what you consume, relatively. Oh, we still have a spare chapter as well. That's right, we didn't actually make the prayer. So let's go ahead and do a sleep. We'll do the sermon, and then we will make the prayer tomorrow. That probably makes the most sense, honestly. Probably too early to do it as well. That's fine. By the time we've deposited all of the crap into the scroll shelves, we should be absolutely fine and dandy. Although, I have too much drama in my life to enjoy other people's. Yeah, me too, honestly. I've got a pretty dramatic life. So I've got a life of extremes, one would say. By the time we have dumped all of this down, it could be time for sermon, but I didn't necessarily want to, you know, go through anyway. This is probably going to say it's too early for a sermon, right? Because it's nighttime. Yep. Well, it is actually next hour day, right here. Next vanity day. It is vanity day. What are you doing? Game, please. Okay. I'm going to go topside, and I'm going to go and drop some carrots into the receptacle for the donkeys so that he starts delivering more corpses. Thus, we should have enough bodies in the graveyard to kind of massively inflate next week's prayer, because we just want to dump into beauty at this point. Getting inside the church is probably not as important now as it is to frame up all of the graves. Min-max that. Probably also do with planting all of our carrots as well. Now that we got the farming perk too. Okay, I'm going to do that. Carrot seeds, perfect. Okay, going to plant these, done. Plant those, done. Plant these, done. Plant these, done. Plant these. I hope I can fill out this entire field. Oops. Yeah, we actually do have an excess of carrots, believe it or not. Great. Done. Almost the entire field filled out. Let's go here, grab 50. No. 30. We'll grab like 30 of these carrots. There should be 6 bodies that we can bury into the graveyard. And then we're probably going to have to go back up to the mines. We're going to have to go topside to the mines, and we're going to have to go and get a lot of stones so that we can start making a lot of the graves that we're kind of intending on packing out the graveyard with. Okay. There we go. All 30 in that box right there. Humans did watch gladiator fights at one time. It's the same thing with reality TV. It's escapism, voyeurism, low-effort entertainment that serves the purpose of making us feel superior. Or it could be distracting you from something else. I'm pretty sure that's what the Roman Colosseum was exclusively built for, right? Rome was falling because of the mismanagement and misappropriation of food resources by a few key select individuals after the assassination of the essentially the monarchs, the emperors of Rome. They got assassinated systematically, and eventually a bunch of idiots were... Who was it? The last one, it wasn't like Cornelius. I think his name did start with C. There was one guy who hired a slave to be the financial minister of Rome, and this guy had absolutely no idea what he was doing. And all he did was gave a bunch of food resources to all of his friends. And that kind of like kicked off the start of the fall of Rome. What the hell was his name? Who was it? I can't remember, actually. I'm not going to Google it either. We'll just carry on with the game. Oh, somebody also pointed out to me a good little thing, a little theory of this game, because we don't know about the plot of this game too well, do we? Epic Flying Horse. I was hanging out with him last night in person, because he's the only YouTuber I actually know in person. And he mentioned that potentially we could be some kind of like, well, he didn't like say this specifically. He said something that made me think this. We could potentially be a serial killer, and we could be like in hell trying to buy our way into heaven, like on a redemption arc, so to speak. I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great. Nice! And now let's pray for the blessing. Success! Nice. Great. Wow, tooth faith. Be still my beating heart. Thanks, everyone. Thank you for your pittances. They're also giving us less money as well today. Jackasses. Maybe they're getting sick of the same show. Although it only airs once a week. Don't know how they could be. So we got 6 faith. Now we can actually make this next prayer. Oh my God, thank the Lord. Prayer for faith. So I'm going to make this right here. Done. We have it. We just got a bunch of blue points as well. Oh, that's a good source of blue points. Now we are going to go over to the bishop, and I'm pretty sure he should sell these, but he may sell them at increasing qualities to the one we just made. What have we got? Here we go, casual prayer. So, right. Down here is the combo prayer. It seems like if we sell him this faith prayer, we should be able to buy it off of him. But it seems like he's only selling these kind of like crap tier bronze ones. They are kind of like grayed out, but they are crap tier. The next tier does actually look to be silver tier. So maybe if we just riz this guy a little bit better, we could just buy some better prayers. Okay, casual prayer. We're selling that one. Boom. Done. What does he want? The church is looking good. Okay, so if we get 20 of the resources on the inside of the church, he will like us more. Maybe we want to focus on that instead. Gonna unlock this area. Great. I can now use the west part of the graveyard. Can I chop these down? Yes, sirree. So we probably actually need to get rid of these anyway. Oh, poos. There's resources everywhere, and we are so far away from anything useful. We need to dump this all into our workshop storage. We got nothing else to do, actually. We're letting bodies come now, and we're just gonna kind of like pretty up the exterior of the graveyard. It's gonna be a wee while until we can get the next Roth Day as well. We can also go ahead and make some paper, bring that to the artist. He'll give us something for tomorrow, which is gonna be Lust Day. So that's gonna be awesome. Can't remember? I've never felt more female than after discussing ancient Rome, I must say. Nice. All right, good. Keep on coming all the way through here. Not a hell of a lot for us to do, to be quite honest. Except for just like doing chores, we could probably go ahead and get some more river sand. And then we could restart all of our forges, all of our foundries and forges and such. I'm not entirely sure if that's really going to be necessary. Maybe we should just kind of like pack out. No, let's... the bodies are coming though. We don't want the bodies to come and rot. So we can't go up to the mines necessarily and get a bunch of stone. We could just mine a bunch of stone around the place and turn that into the resources we need. I suppose that is actually... You know what? We will actually do that. There is a stone mine not too far away from here. We'll go there during the day, and we'll see if we can't just knock out some stone blocks. And then we'll refine those into the grave markers and such. Maybe we can also get the next tier of grave markers. Can we? Technologies? We need faith for the polished stone, so that's probably going to be a bit of a far cry. But we should be able to get ourselves some decent stuff anyway. Building. We can actually create graphite at a furnace with coal. That'd be fantastic, because then we can get lots and lots of the inks, which we... It's suppose we don't actually need lots of ink. We need the zombie mining. We definitely need zombie mining. And zombie quarrying as well. Yeah, so we probably want to get this one and put a zombie into the mine up north. But again, we need faith to make zombies. And as it currently stands, we do already have a zombie, a single zombie, who won't actually get us resources. Maybe we get the zombie quarry. I'm going to do this, right? I'm getting zombie quarrying. And then we are going to go and move the zombie that we have north. We're going to move him up to the next mine. He's going to quarry out a bunch of stone as much as he can possibly manage. And then we'll go up there every now and then and just refine all of that. And if there are bats out, we are actually going to kill them simply because they are good sources of paper, actually, believe it or not. All right, that guy just tried to absolutely gank me. He kind of got me as well. There we go. Good. That's doing a second attack. Good. Nice. Yeah, there's a little stone mine up here, but it's a pain in the ass to actually grab all of these stone blocks. So I think what we'll do is we'll just completely ignore that. All right, got a couple more bats up here. Love it. They're gone. Apparently they despawned. It's midnight, so there's no longer any bats around the place. This zombie here, we're going to take him up to the mine. This place is also full, so if we stick him in that porter station just down there, he will get all of the wood to be stocked up at our resource pile, at our base. But we're not going to go ahead and do that just yet. We're going to get him quarrying. We're going to get him to basically start automating the mining. And as I said, I was 10 minutes off. I did say that stone would become our choke point in about an hour. And that was about 50 minutes ago. So we'll go ahead and hopefully if we just drop this guy right here, use all of the wedges. He actually requires more wedges than we do though, unfortunately. Don't know where to drop this guy actually. Do I just stick him in here? Maybe? Okay. I definitely just unlocked what I needed to unlock. Or maybe I needed quarrying instead. Zombie quarrying? No, I got zombie quarrying. Do I need mining as well? I mean, I'll get it, but I'm pretty sure this is not actually what I need. This is not a need of mine. Well, maybe this is just for us. Because there is a mine just up this away as well that maybe we could drop the zombie into? Taking the piss? Why not? Okay, we're going over to the wiki. We're going back to the zombies. And we want to go ahead and figure out how to actually get him. Here we go, stone quarry. Yep, that's exactly where we are. I believe you when you say we don't want rotting bodies. Don't actually know myself, so I'm putting my trust in you. Yeah, so if you leave bodies in this game like lying on the ground, they will decompose over time, and as they decompose, you gradually lose access to the white skulls in their bodies. So I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about when we actually get to kind of like flipping the graveyard itself. But you don't want to lose white skulls. The zombie stone quarry can be built in the cliffs north of the cabin in the woods. It's also usable manually. Yep, I've done that. But the zombies don't need any wooden wedges for their work. Oh, great. That would have been better to know before. After unlocking zombie quarrying, you can build up to 2 mines, a left and a right variant. Right, okay. So this is resources. That's fine. We can probably actually get this right now. Requires pickaxe, which we have that in our back pocket. Ah, I see. Okay. So we go back here and we got to build a mine flanking this now, it seems. Okay, we can do that ourselves. Don't really want to though. Do we build it here? Yes. All right, so we need 8 flitch, 4 nails. 8 flitch, 4 nails. 8 flitch, 4 nails. 8 flitch, 4 nails. Actually, we're gonna need a bunch of both of those resources. Let's just get enough for all 4 of them, and then we'll build all of them at once. Because then we can just like add zombies to it modularly, and we don't need to make additional trips. So it was 8 flitch, 4 nails for each one, right? We'll probably just make 8 flitch, 4 nails. That'd be 32 flitch required for the whole thing, and 16 nails. I can do that. That's not so bad. All right, good. We'll come all the way down this track right here. Oh, I never asked. How was your move, by the way? Did you move well? Well, maths? Yeah, I do a little bit of math. I don't want to, but, you know, it's better to do it than not. Especially if you're... if the main choke point of this game is almost exclusively transit time, if you're making multiple trips, then that just massively inflates the amount of time you're spending. So 32 of these flitch. We can't make 32. We can make 18. Is 32 a multiple of 6? No, it is not. So we need 6 logs. We're going to need to double that up. 32 flitch, 16 nails. 16 nails is going to be pretty easy. We probably actually have 16 nails. All right, great. 4 logs out of that one. That's pretty damn cash money. Love that for us. That's just 1 tree knockdown. Okay, maybe we won't focus on the zombies restocking all of the wood anymore. That probably makes the most sense, honestly. Go ahead and whack this log here. And there's also 1 more just over here. And we've almost got a full stockpile. Great. Okay, so 36 flitch is what we're going to craft. Then we're going to get some nails. Probably 2 lots of nails, if we can. We did 16. I think we can craft 15 at most. And we're probably not going to need all of this flitch as well either. We'll just leave it over topside anyway. 16, perfect. 2 lots of nails. Love that. We need to sleep. We'll go back up there tomorrow. And hopefully a body would have come along the way as well, so I can explain all the other mechanics as well. I'm moving in a week to a separate address, so I can't be found by arseheads. Okay, good. I hope it's like super easy for you. Every time I've moved houses, it's been really, really easy. But like, oh, piss. We've got a corpse. Every time I've moved houses, and I have to do this every couple of weeks, because here in New Zealand, you're actually more likely to find someone who rents a house than you are to find somebody who owns a house. Mortgages are a bit of a dying art here in New Zealand because of basically just market caps and businesses and companies trying to like monopolize it. Regardless, I move every couple of years, and usually they're very, very good. This is a crap body. We don't want this body. Okay, let's extract the blood. This is definitely zombie material. So if we get this and that out of here, the fat as well, you'll see now we have 5 white skulls, and this is good for zombies because zombies scale off of the white skulls in terms of efficiency. Every white skull you get is plus 5% efficiency at whatever task they're doing, and usually that's either speed or movement speed or task speed or resource yield or something like that. Red skulls, they don't make a lick of a difference on zombies, but to keep this body well preserved, we're actually going to do a little sneaky little trick where we're going to drop it into a grave in this graveyard right here, because then they don't decay whatsoever. And the graveyard has separate mechanics. If I go ahead and build another little storage gravesite down there. But look at this this gravesite right here. You'll see that there's a single red skull and 5 white skulls. This is a pretty good corpse right here. When you have the red skull, this basically graph right down here is unavailable to add to your beauty rating, which is up here. We've got 27 in the top right hand corner, you can see it. And when you start decorating the grave, it increases a little line compared to all of these skulls. There you go, got that right there. Good, burial certificate. So if you look at this one, these little laurels right here, they scale off of these skulls. So we've basically min-maxed this grave. Since there's no more white skulls, if we add more laurels, and the decorations can add more laurels with better, kind of like, I don't know, decorative quality, I suppose you could say. When you add more laurels, if there are no white skulls, you only get the skull's worth. We've got a few bodies in here that are kind of crap. So this one here has 2 red skulls, which means the first 2 of these 3 laurels just don't count. It'll offset the negative values of the skulls, of course, but it flat out just doesn't count to the positives. So that's why our quality keeps going down every time we store a body. But if we decorate all these graves and we kind of like have white skulls, then our quality just gets better anyway as a consequence. So now that we got that out of the way, we wanted to go ahead and get, okay. Yep, this is what we wanted. So we got a lot of flitch. We need the nails too, don't we? I think we were woken up by a corpse. There's a lot of bureaucracy because of the safety part of it, and I hate moving in general, but I have to. I don't really have a choice anymore. Yeah, that's pretty much my situation as well. I don't have any like stalkers or anybody harassing me or anything like that. It's weird because I'm a YouTuber. I should be swatted every now and then. But, you know, it's not really fun to have to deal with, I would imagine, anyway. Okay, now that we got those out of the way, let's hope for some bats as we go back up to the quarry, and we'll set up that zombie to actually start mining out some stuff. So we want beauty points? Yeah, this is basically like Dark Souls. Sorry, Fashion Souls. It's Fashion Souls, but you want to beautify the graveyard itself. Now, every time I've moved, it's been pretty breezy because I tend to get it all done within a whole day. Like, I'll spend a day boxing everything up, and then I'll spend a day literally lifting everything, and then I'll spend 2 days sleeping, like just 2 days non-stop in bed sleeping, because I don't particularly want to spend too long standing after I've spent so long just moving a bunch of heavy crap as well. I don't own a lot of things, though. I'm actually pretty minimalist. I'm ascetic. My possessions are ascetic. I've got all the things that I would need, as well as a few other pieces of decorative furniture. I bought my first Funko Pop just a month ago as well, which is weird. I'm actually genuinely surprised it's taken me so long to get around to making, to buying a Funko Pop. Go ahead and lube my lips up real quick. And I didn't even really buy it. I was like at an arcade and I had way too many tickets. So I just spent them. I spent the tickets and I got a Funko Pop. I still have heaps of them as well. Stick all of that in there, stick all of that in there, put the pickaxe in here, the spare pickaxe. Now, we want to go ahead and build all 4 of these. Oh, that's the porter station as well. Ah! No, it's okay. We only have 1 zombie, actually. So, if we build all of the... we need 4 pickaxes as well. That's okay, so we're going to need to... make some more trips anyway. We need 3 pickaxes up here. Regardless, I'm going to build this, and we're going to put this zombie inside of this little pen here so that he can mine out all of the crap that we need him to mine out. Good. Dump him right there. Done. All right, so he should be mining that over time. I'm actually going to help him out as well. We'll get some bricks out because we do need the stone now. That is actually a choke point of ours. Okay, let's get these out of the way. Go ahead and leapfrog them all the way down here. Okay, good. We probably do actually need to make a porter station as soon as possible as well, to be quite fair. But we are going to need all of the additional resources that come with it too, which is also going to be a little bit annoying. Okay, he's just ticking away. Love that. Probably going to be every couple of minutes that he actually ends up getting a block of stone. But that's still fine by me. That's still absolutely fine by me. Okay, drop that there. Come on, coming all the way up here. The reason we're doing this manually here is because we have spent wedges to basically get these stones out of here. And if we spend them, we don't have to kind of like have that little icon there. We're probably going to get a corpse halfway through sleeping. Hopefully not. Maybe we'll just sleep for half the day and then we'll go home. And up we get. Good. We slept Merchant Day away, or Greed Day. Hard to say. All the way up here. And we'll start working on the mines again. Great. Okay, there's another block for the collection. I'm not even going to bother move these ones yet. I think the porter might do it. Unless the porter only ferries resources to and fro from our base to where they're collected. Regardless, I don't actually know. Okay, I am going to grab these stones. I'm going to stack them all. I did lie. I lied to everybody. I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. I don't expect to be forgiven, but... Oh, damn it. We should have just gone home. We've got a corpse now, rotting. A nice rotting corpse. We better just go home, right? So we still need 3 pickaxes. We can't forget that. And we also need some paper as well for the porter station. Also something we can't forget. Probably gonna need a bunch more flitch and stuff, but... You know, we'll kind of cross that bridge when we get to it, I suppose. Excellent. We'll go all the way down here. Water? Hey there, average user. Thank you very much for that unusual outburst. I wish it was that easy to move on. Is that a bat? Yes. Okay, we want to kill these things. Excellent. Ow. Stop biting me. This bat is actually biting me. Good. We want their bat wings. There should be more bats spawning then, if that's the case. We probably want to group these guys up just over here, right? Okay, they're not grouping. Excellent. Good, that's one of them done and dusted. Good. Almost. Nice. Okay. Don't know why we can't have that wing, but I suppose it is what it is. It's a little bit bugged. The game has a couple of bugs in it. All right, so what we are going to do... Oh, this is so random. I've never seen this bug before. We are going to go ahead and see what this body has in store for us. And if it's just a piece of crap, we'll just leave it on the autopsy table. If it's a decent one, we'll probably also leave it on the table, but then we'll get to it as soon as we've slept. Autopsy. This is actually a really good one. Okay, so we'll just leave it there for now. We'll go up to our house and have a sleep. Probably faster to leave and then go straight up here. Walk in the water? You can't walk in the water, my dude. There is an invisible wall. I wish it was that easy to move for me, but it will take some days, so I'm sure that the arse hat doesn't follow. But enough about that. I'm really sorry that you're in this situation. It really does suck. It really does suck when, like, anything kind of like, I don't want to say just flat out goes wrong, because that obviously sucks, but it's awful when it's not your own fault. My heart goes out to anybody who goes through something at the cost of somebody else. Or more like costing somebody else's, kind of like, attention. We'll extract the blood first. This is a perfect body, by the way. We want to get rid of that. We want to get rid of the fat. Hopefully we're not going to screw this one up. And if we do, we get a min-max body of 6 skulls. Yeah, baby! Nice! Okay, that is going to inflate our beauty in our graveyard by a hell of a lot. And we can do a lot with this. I see an empty little grave marker. We'll stick it down here. Stick it down here in this corner right here. Or, no! Let's throw it here on the ground. It is decomposing. I'm glad we came and got this one. We'll throw it into this hole, and then we're going to close it in. Great. Oops, don't want to open that one up. Okay. We also can decorate this grave with all of the accoutrements. Let's go ahead and put a gravestone on here. Yes, sirree. Gravestone, and we also want a grave fence, and that will get us to 30. 31! Nice. Excellent. We're going to go and do a sleep. Hopefully we're not going to get another body while we are in bed. And then we're going to get 3 pickaxes and we're going to polish off the mines up top side. Probably want to go ahead and make that porter station as well. So I'm going to grab a couple of bits of paper from the scroll shelf really, really quick. Is a wing following you? Oh, it's gone? Yeah, that was a bug. We couldn't pick it up for some reason. I have no idea why that was stalking us the way it was. Come up here and we want 2 bits of paper for the porter station. Good, right there. I'm pretty sure we're just literally writing down, pick thing up on 1 bit of paper, and then the second one just says, take to base. That's it. Or maybe we're drawing out a map. Hard to say sometimes. Okay, now that we got that in our back pocket, we are still looking pretty. Probably should have dropped off those bat wings, but I don't really care all that much. It's Envy Day, which means it's Snake Day, so we don't really have a hell of a lot to do on Snake Day either. Bats aren't insects. They're mammals. I didn't say they were insects, did I? Surely not. There's no shot that I would call them insects. No shot. No, I'm calling cap on that one. Right, I'm so fresh. Good. Now we need 3 pickaxes, don't we? So we want to craft these here. What does it require? Oh, we can actually make 3 of them right off rip. Here we go. This is going to be super easy too. Okay. 1. Good. 2. Good. And 3, great. Now, we won't have enough to make all of these resources, but we will leave these resources up at the mine so that we can make them when we do have the resources. And we're going to have to go up there anyway to drop off more zombies. It's kind of my fault since I invited them into my life, kept them around for years. Oh, piss off. But thank you. Enough about me, though. Let's get back to inappropriate jokes. Okay. We'll get back to this. We did just have a body dropped off at our front doorstep as we'd committed going up to the mines, which is not amazing. This donkey is incredibly industrious exclusively at the times you do not want him to be. Because we've gone days, like literal days, like 6-day stretches without receiving a body from him. This one's buggered, but it would make a good zombie, so let's go ahead, extract the blood, extract the fat. And fat is next. We'll go ahead and put him in a temporary burial plot. And then we'll turn him into a zombie eventually. We've got 3 zombie juice on us. I don't know how we're supposed to actually make it. Simply because we've actually tried to make it and it didn't actually refine into the resource we wanted it to be. Right, gravesite right here. Another temporary burial plot right here for the zombos. Good. I know that they are kind of reducing the beauty of this area as well, but it's not actually as bad as it could be. -2 here and there is not awful. How many burial certificates have we got? 3. Okay, that's pretty good. So we'll go up north. We will kind of like set up that porter station, and instead of refining all of the stone blocks up there, we'll go ahead and set up a decent stone cutter down at our base, and then we'll just have a zombie kind of like delivering all the resources. Oh look, More bats. Great. Can't wait to bug out again. Okay, I'm coming after these guys. Excellent. Decent little amount of swings right there. Got him. Great. I love Zelga. I love the Legend of Zelga. Okay, 2 swipes, and then boom. Probably actually do with getting a better sword, to be quite honest. I'm pretty sure we can make a better sword. What are we using? Rusty sword. Yeah, we definitely need a better sword, honestly. This thing that we're using is honestly a piece of crap. And it drains our stamina like crazy. Okay, the bat's gone for some reason. Alright, moving on. Just wasted all my stamina trying to kill a bat that didn't exist. I feel crazy. I feel actually crazy. Okay, so we do have our little bearded hipster beatnik dude coming over here in the dark. It is really weird that all of the enemies in the top world despawn at midnight. We also haven't been into the dungeon yet, which is another big thing, because we don't have any armor or anything like that either. Alright, let's go ahead and open this chest, put our 3 pickaxes in here. Now, I do want to make the porter station basically right now. Yeah. Okay, let's whack it where that stump is. F. Okay, we'll F that stump out of the ground. Great, and then I'll throw it on the ground over here. Excellent. Now let's build a porter station in the only place it can be built, which is... Oh, actually, there's a few of them, aren't there? So this one... How do I want to make it... Let's put it in the closest place that we can stick it to our actual base. That makes the most sense. But again, we don't actually have any zombies that we can stick in it yet, so it doesn't really matter yet. I'm gonna do a full sleep, knowing that the donkey is probably not gonna be delivering all the corpses right now. God, I was hoping that was not the case as well. I thought I was gonna have to look like an idiot for a split second there. I heard you have a great sword though? Yeah, well, it's not amazing. It's not amazing actually. Oh, wait, are you talking about the whole big dizzle thing? I don't know why people romanticize a big dizzle. To be quite honest, like, it's aesthetically pleasing, sure, and it's fun to, like, think about, but at the same time, it's functionally horrible. Gotta be said, every time I sit down to use the bathroom, you gotta kind of hold yourself to angle yourself so that you don't touch the inside of the bowl, because it's cold and clammy, and if that happens, then you have to wash your dingle. It doesn't feel great. It's not an amazing thing to do. Okay, enough talking about my dingle. What we doing? Porter station, right? Porter station just down here. Whack that bad boy in that corner, because that is the closest one to base. I'm surprised we don't have to craft this, actually. Cargo! Okay, so we can actually, like, set all of the things to be delivered to the base. I don't necessarily think we care about stone, polished stone repair kits. We're not going to be using those much. Probably just want to go ahead and exclusively send over coal. Just anything that we would need, right? Like these giant bricks of iron ore. Let's not get the iron ore nuggets, because if we send the iron ore bricks over, we can just refine those at the base. Marble as well, that's going to be another thing we want to send over there. Gold nugget, we definitely want those. Coal, probably going to want those eventually. Silver nuggets, meh. Okay. I'm pretty happy with what we've got, to be quite honest. Alright, how's this other zombie going? Pretty good, actually. I don't know what he's going to do with the stones when they actually get mined out. So that's the thing. I'll try and fill this up and see if he just stops mining, because then we'll know that his resources just automatically snap to storage. No, it does not. Alright, that's fine. I'm actually going to go ahead and pick this guy up. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't stop the progress. That's perfect. Let's stick him on the porter station right here so that he actually does kind of like ferry all of this cargo from A to B. And we should be fine. I'm also going to take one of these logs with me, because they otherwise will just stay in the world there forever. Wash your fum bum. Wash your fum bum. Wash the dirt away. Lol. Yeah, I know, right? A lot of people think that it's awesome to have a big meat stick, but it just gets in the way. Like, when I do squats at the gym, sometimes I'll, like, pinch myself, and then my balls will just hurt for the whole duration of the rest of the gym. Like, I'm probably getting to, like, TMI detail right here, but I don't know why everybody is so enamored with large dingles. No one actually talks about what it's like to have one. They're not amazing. They're not amazing. Okay, we'll go ahead and jam this log into our storage right there. And our zombie should be coming over pretty shortly. A body right as we got home. Love that for us. Okay, we'll come all the way down here. Donkey is hauling us away. And we will go ahead and exhume this body. Well, maybe not exhume, but we'll definitely exhume its resources from it. What is it? It's crap. That is a crap body. Let's get its blood, because that is a renewable resource that we need for the snake bits. And we'll also get its fat out, because we can grind that down into oil. Since it's a piece of crap, and we don't have a lot of white skulls with it, I'm also going to go ahead and harvest its skin. Its delicious skin. God, I love chewing on some skin. And we're also going to get its skull, because we'll need that for snake as well. And what else is there? We're also going to need the human flesh, so we can sell that later. What else is there? There's also one other thing that we could need. Organs are virtually useless to us at this point. Intestines could be useful at some point. I don't remember why they would be. Bones, I don't think so. Good. We're taking this body. We're going to burn it. We're burning this corpse. I appreciate you sharing your struggles, though. What does your dingle have to do with what you're doing? Oh, yeah, it came out recently. I've got a big dingle. It's not really a secret amongst my friends and family, because when I was dating, I was always, like, kind of attracted to dating very, very loud and excitable people. So every time they found out, they would go and tell all of their friends immediately, sometimes while I was literally still with them. What do you do? What do you do, though, right? And I kind of got known for it, personally, so... Like, it's not a secret to me, and I'm happy to talk about it, just in case anybody else kind of, like, wants to know what it's like to live with a big dingle. Useless, though. It's not amazing. It's not the best thing in the world. I kind of want to get more billets as well, so that we can get more places for burning bodies. Like, it's one of those things. A lot of people get a little bit flustered about it, but I have been known for it for... I'm turning 30 in a month, so... probably 13 years... 14 years, relatively. People have just known. I don't talk about it with my friends or anything like that, but like it's every one of my exes has told all of their friends at some point, sometimes multiple times. You know, because that's just kind of the people that I used to date. Now I'm dating a girl who just rolls their eyes every time it comes up. Okay, wooden billet, flitch, wooden planks. We are kind of out of sorts now, unless we go ahead and just start crafting a bunch of stone, so we can start making grave accoutrement. Go ahead and do that. Technologies, we want to go into probably theology, the graves. Yeah, so we're going to need 30 blue points, which I'm pretty sure we could get tomorrow. Yep, actually it's today. We can get that today. Because now we've got enough of these little burial certificates that we can sell to the innkeeper to get us enough money. That's right, enough money to be able to get ourselves a blue book, which is going to be a free 50 points. Baby! I'm going to go ahead and just do a little bit of inventory keeping at this point. Just because we don't have anything else to do until the sun actually comes up. So we'll come over here, we'll deposit all of these little bits and bobs in the chest. This is food. This human flesh is food, so we're not going to put that in the chest just yet. We've got 19 bat wings. That's actually pretty impressive. We probably want to go ahead and grab some paper as well to give to that poet too. So if we go into our known NPCs and we look for the poet, where is he? Miss Charm? No, that's not who I'm interested in. I can question the beloved wife of the tavern keeper about a vampire. We'll probably do that while we're there as well. Why not? Where the hell is... Where are they? Where is he? Where's the poet? Oh, here he is. 10 paper, 1 ink. Yeah, we'll definitely do that, honestly. That's super easy. We can't do 10 paper. We can scrub some paper, obviously not here, but we can scrub some paper to get ourselves some decent paper from the batwings, though. Pigskin paper. Yep, that is a fantastic resource, actually, the pigskin paper. I don't think the pigskin paper itself is used for anything, but the pigskin paper can be crafted into just base paper, and it is a huge quantity of such. Where is it? Clean paper, 6 pigskin. Okay, let's do all of it, I suppose. Maybe we go to the inn and we buy some food as well. Okay, we've got 4 of the paper right there. I can actually see how it's annoying if it's too big, though, since I don't actually have one myself, don't really understand it. Yep, it's also kind of like... It's not ideal if you're trying to, don't know how to say this in a YouTube-friendly way, make love, I suppose. Because the size does act... There are some people who do not like an increase of size. Some people who don't like it whatsoever. Let's halve the stack, because we need 10 of them on us. And we'll also go to the food chest. We should probably deposit these ruined books into this bookshelf too. I don't know where the hell we got those from. Weird. Okay, and we need 1 single ink. Done. Hopefully this dick here isn't going to ask us for a feather. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm going to have a quick sleep in case I want to do something while we're out. Maybe gather some apples or anything like that. Maybe we don't go to the food... Oh, it's right here. Why not? Put that there, and our inventory is looking pretty good. Let's use a teleport stone to get to the Dead Horse Inn. Use. Dead Horse. There we go. Nice. I don't know how long that's going to take to close... What the hell is going on? My controls were just hijacked for a second. Hey, buddy, old pal. I have a bunch of burial certificates. Thank you very much. What else are you selling? Oh, he's got wine. That's crap wine. Oh, he's got good wine. Look at that. 72 points, and for $2 as well. Onion rings. Those are cheap as hell, actually. Maybe we should just get those. Beer thirst. I don't know what that does. There's a mug of beer here. I don't know what beer thirst is. Maybe we just make some onion rings. Maybe we just get some onion rings. We can't afford that. Okay, especially, actually, we can definitely afford, like, 3 of them. Okay, we'll get 3 onion rings. Great. And we'll eat that over time, I think, just to kind of, like, supplement all of our energy in case we run out while fighting bats or something like that. But now you are mostly known for your mustache. I know, it's nice, isn't it? I grew this damn thing to distract people from the bad skin I used to have, but now I'm medicated for acne, so I don't have bad skin anymore, so I just look like an Australian adult entertainment star, which is pretty funny, actually. I never thought this is where my life would go. Okay, we'll come all the way over here. Wanted to go ahead and... I'm gonna eat one. I've eaten one. Wow, that is actually a substantial amount of health. Sweet Mother of God. Maybe we want to start crafting some onions for that. We got this perk right here as well. Beer thirst. Beer tastes much better now. I bet it does. Okay. I'm going to harvest some apples as well. We've got lots and lots of time in the day to do all of this. The reason I'm harvesting these apples is because we quite like getting the free little green point every now and then. It kind of subsidizes all of the green points, which are kind of few and far between in late game. Okay, we'll trade. This guy should be selling a gigantic great book for 10 buckery boos. Let's go ahead and buy that. Can we buy anything else? Oh, he also sells chapters. Cool. Oh, he's got a gold star book right here. Ah, is that the one we're buying? Yes. Okay. So that doesn't really do much for us. We need to find somebody who sells something that's just not crap tier chapters. I also didn't realize we could just buy the chapters off of the astrologer. We probably should be doing that. Okay, we got that. And now we are going to use this bad boy right now. Boom. Plus 50 blue research points and a little bit of acid reflux as a bonus. Nice. Bro experienced an uncanon event? Yes, I would say. I would say that I have experienced several uncanon events. An Australian adult entertainment star? Yes, which is why we watch you. I know, I look like the kind of YouTuber who should have an OnlyFans somewhere, but I don't. Although I've been like, I've been tossing up an idea of just like creating an OnlyFans with Ynsin. And instead of actually posting what most people post on there, we were just going to take photos of like ceiling fans and then put them on there, like original content, original ceiling fan photos, stick it on there. Maybe, I don't know, put our foot in one of the pictures. As kind of like a little sassy tease. All right, good. We'll come all the way up here. And I think we're going to just get straight into bed, right? Tomorrow is prayer day. That's where we're going to fill out all of the faith that we need to get zombies, I think. And we're probably going to get a body kind of dropped on our doorstep while we're sleeping. So if we do, we'll cancel our sleep and we'll immediately go and address that. But it's starting to look like we're not going to get a body whatsoever. Never mind, there's the body. All right, let's get out of bed and we'll see if it's a crap one or if it's not a crap one. Because it's 50-50. It's literally a toss-up. At virtually all times, it's a toss-up. You can't ever guarantee yourself a decent body. What have we got here? Let's go to the gym. We got 5 more carrots left in the bucket, which means we're going to get 1 more corpse delivered to us before Donkey goes on a Writer's Strike, which is fantastic because we're probably getting to the point where we don't need any more bodies. What have we got? Ah, this is a great one, actually. This is going to be a 6 white skull, 0 red skull corpse. So, if we spend today filling out the grave markers and grave fences on some of these really good bodies, then we should be in a really good spot, right? And now that we've got all of these blue points up here, we should be able to get the next tier of grave decorations basically done and dusted as well. Okay, so up here, these should be our really good corpses, right? 5 skulls, pretty good. 5 skulls and a red, that's pretty good as well. This one is 5 skulls and a red, that's fine. This one is 6 whites, beautiful, love that one. Let's go ahead and stick our other grave site right above that bad boy right here. Maybe like... Actually, we'll make a couple of features right there, a couple of feature graves. Yeah, right at the top. We don't even need the next grave site, to be quite honest, the west grave zone. We don't need it. All right, grab this body, put it in there. We'll burial. And we got a burial certificate. That's another $1.50 in our back pocket. So money is now actually flowing in at a pretty reasonable rate. We could probably go ahead and just buy all the onion rings every day, right? We can actually get ourselves a second teleport stone so that we can just like teleport somewhere and then back while it's still cooling down. Maybe a speedrunning strategy, perhaps. Okay, so now we want to start processing all of the stone, don't we? Actually, let's go ahead into technologies first, and we'll make sure that we get all of the decent gravestone stuff. So we'll get the stone gravestones right here, and then I think we will go ahead and get these gravestones right here. Beautiful, that's what we spent all those blue points on. And if we get 50 more, we can actually get gravestone monuments, which might require polished stone, but these things add +5 to a single grave, which is actually pretty impressive. Okay, so stone grave fence 2. We need polished brick of stone for this, which requires polishing paste. Where do we make polishing paste? Is it here? No. No, it most certainly is not. Good. So it's the carved piece of stone that requires faith, and that's going to be some of the gigantic headstones. On a good day, you could be a German star. Oh. I could be, actually. Just sell ceiling fans? Yeah, we'll sell ceiling fans through the OnlyFans. And the only way that you can use the OnlyFans is to purchase things. You're basically... Okay. Let's get some polishing paste. I haven't really thought about it too much, though, to be quite honest. Polishing paste, how the hell do we make this? We know where to make this. Sorry, we know how to make this. I just don't know where. Here it is. Okay, this is what we need oil and ceramic bowls for. So we've actually got a pottery wheel. We need a bunch of river sand too. So let's go ahead and just get a bunch of that really quickly. We basically just have to go all the way this way. And I think we'll just use our onion rings, right? We'll use our onion rings. We'll make as many grave fences as we possibly can before the next sermon, which is, I hate to say it, today. And then we'll just kind of like see what we get out of it, because we might get like +10 if we're lucky. We might get +10 out of a grave. Whoa, we're getting a lot of river sand at any given time. We're getting 10 per bar filled up. Damn, that is insane. Maybe now that we've also got some of the mining up top side filled out with the zombies, we can also go ahead and potentially think about getting some upgraded tools. We're definitely going to want an upgraded sword because we're still using the crappy old rusty sword, and that thing is no good. But as it currently stands, we are still in a really good spot to just use the tools we have for now. Like, ideally, we just replace tools with zombies. Okay, we got river sand, didn't we? Which goes in the chest way down here. Pretty sure we've got a heap of oil too. Yep, here we go. River sand. Oops, wrong chest actually. Goes in the middle one. Put all of that right there. We've got all of our oil down in the... I think it's down in the crypt. No, it's not in the crypt. It's in the reading area. It's in our library. It's in our library. I'm going to sleep. Hey there, CC Stars. Nice to see you. Good to hear. Good to hear you're sleeping. God, I wish I could sleep. Okay, 24 oil in our pocket right here. We're going to turn all of this into polishing paste, and hopefully we'll turn all of the polishing paste into decent stone bricks, which then we can use to frame out some of those awesome 6 skull zombies that we just found ourselves with. All right, great. We're also going to have to, unfortunately, some ceramic bowls going as well. So maybe like 21 of them should do the trick. We'll get as many as we possibly can. We've got 3 so far, and we'll use the onion rings. All right. Good. I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and eat our onion rings. Nice, I did it. I ate all of the onion rings. Now we should have ceramic bowls and a bunch of other crap. We'll put them in this chest right here. Oil can also go in the chest right there. Great. Got a couple of sticks for some stupid reason as well. Oh, we didn't give the clean paper or the ink to that wanker. Maybe we'll give it to him tomorrow. That is his day for it, and we'll also go talk to that lady as well. Okay. Okay. Oh, hi, Ynsin. I won't be here for long, but have fun on live and be you. Okay, I'll be me. I'll be me at your behest. How does that sound? Bro thinks he has free time. Yeah, we've got a little bit of free time. We've got like half a day, maybe to bust out as much of this polishing paste as we possibly can. But where do we make it? Is it here? Yes, sirree, it is. Let's make like 6. What do we need for the grave markers? So this one here requires... Oh, we've actually got heaps of all the stuff we already needed. Damn it, still can't craft from that side. Probably want to move all of our woodworking stuff to the other side of the map, to be quite honest. All right, got some polishing paste. Got some more polishing paste. More polishing paste. That's 3 polishing paste. That's probably enough for now, actually. No, we'll finish it off. And if we have to go to the dead horse and buy a bunch more onion rings, so be it. Good, we'll get that out of the way. Now we need to polish up some stone at this here stone worker. Polish brick of stone. 2, we'll make 3? I don't think we'll need any more than that, will we? Okay. And we are completely out of stamina. It's still fine. We'll go ahead, go into our chest right here. We'll eat as many of these apples as we possibly can, because we've got a billion of them, to be quite honest, and we're not really using them for anything else. Okay, put these on our hopper right there. Great. And I'm gonna eat all of my inventory worth. Good. Got that. And now we need 3 more grave fences, I think. Yeah, let's get 3 of these bad boys made up. 1 and 2. Oh, we're getting blue points for this as well. And 3. Hey, we got 50 blue points, which is pretty funny. Now we can unlock the headstones that we were just talking about as well. I'll try and sleep too. It's 3 a.m. here. Oh, you definitely go have a sleep there, Easter Lamb, or you name who dis. Hopefully I'll be more active when I'm safe again. Catch you on the flip side. I hope you're always safe. I hope you find safety somewhere. And if that's just in a quick respite in sleep, then, you know, still good. We'll get that one up, and this one as well is a bit of a min-max body. We'll put that one there. Great. 1 more. And we'll put this one right here. Pretty sure this one's supposed to be one of the min-max ones. Good. Okay, 3 grave fences, and we are very, very close to the end of the day. Oh, we just caught it as well. All right, faith. Because you gotta have faith. Well, gotta have faith. I'd like to say a few words, everybody. Our church is great. Nice. There's only 2 people here. Weird. Weird that there's only 2 people here. Maybe you gotta do it like right at the start of the day. Okay, nice! We absolutely killed it with that one. Your donations are welcome. Great sermon. It's only 2 people. What? The hell? We were getting a consistent 5 every single time. Whoa! They were wealthy though. Damn, we also got less faith with the prayer made to gather faith. Seriously? That's terrible. That's literally terrible. Oh well. Not bad. Not bad. Got it, quite a bit of money for it, actually. That's pretty good. I like that for us. Okay, we're at the end of the day now. So, weird that we actually got less faith using the prayer that was supposed to generate faith, right? Maybe we just keep this casual prayer on us. Maybe the faith prayer actually sucks. Hard to say. We do want a combo prayer, though. That's actually the one we would ideally be going for. Okay, so technologies. We just got 50 blue points, which is actually pretty goddamn awesome. Maybe we should go ahead and just start spamming out some of these grave fences. Because then we're just going to flourish every time we give a sermon in terms of money. And that should be a spiraling economy, essentially. Good. All right, let's make about as much of this polishing paste as we possibly can. We'll get lots and lots of bowls made up, I think. We'll make many, many more of the... Yeah, here we go. Done. Actually, we should probably just turn all of this clay into ceramic bowls. Let's do that. Done. It's going to take a wee while. You should make them beat some eat. maybe we should make them beat some meat. It's hard to kind of like make somebody do that though. People just generally do that. From my experience, people just do that off of their own volition, which is kind of gross in ways. But at the same time, like, you know, humans are humans. It's a human condition. We should definitely go ahead, go back to the dead horse, and we should get ourselves some, what are they? Lentils, so that we can sleep better. That's actually probably going to be a really good shout. Let's go ahead and jam all of our food back in here. We've still got some blood and fat. Love that. Let's go ahead, use this here teleport stone. Go to the dead horse. We're going to sell... Oh, actually, we should give this poet some stuff as well. Give him the paper. Good. Paper. Paper. Yes, paper. Paper is an extension of the poet's soul. Meh. Let's assume there's nothing poetic about paper. Okay, thanks for the bronze story, you cheap asshole. Jesus. Now I have all the supplies I need. I should start writing my poem to Miss Charm. But I'm kind of out of inspiration. Every poet knows this feeling. I should start with something simple, and that'll pick me up. If you want, I can write something simple for you. For free? Practically. Just bring me some wine to replenish my poetic energy, but only the good stuff. Don't forget that I'm a well-known poet, among a select few. Okay, what does he want? Trade a bottle of wine for a story. Oh, a silver story. Yeah, sure. Silver bottle, silver story. Gotcha. I'm gonna buy that right this second. We can buy from this guy, right? Yeah, we can. Okay, so $2. We get a bottle of wine. Good. And we'll sell this burial certificate. Excellent. I also kind of want another one of these teleport stones. Oh, we wanted to buy a bunch of stuff from them, didn't we? Like, all of these here. Damn, these things get expensive at the top end. Wow. Okay, we'll get 4 lots of the onion rings. And we'll also get some lentils, because it allows us to accrue better stuff when we sleep. What can we afford? Maybe, like, spend all of our money on this? All right, we got 2 cents to our name. That's pretty funny. Let's take the lentils, and we'll stick it on the apples. Wonderful. Done. Hello, hey there. It's been long. You should make them beat some meat. Buy as many onion rings as you can. Buy them all for all of us. I don't know if everybody has noticed, but it's actually not a good idea to buy all of what they have in stock at once, because when you buy stuff, the whole concept of supply and demand actually inflates the value of the things, and we are still kind of counting cents. We've got 2 cents to our name right here. Bronze coins, they're cents. Silver coins, they're dollars, and gold coins are gold ingots, which aren't actually worth much. It's worth about $100 each. So, if I inflate this, 21. 2 costs 21. That's an okay yield. 3 costs 32. That's an okay yield. 4 costs 44. Getting a little bit up there. 57, 71, 87, until you get right at the end, and the difference is actually pretty crazy. So, we don't actually want to buy all of the things at once, whatsoever. Okay, now that we have... Oh, we also need to talk to this lady as well, I think. It's you again! Oh, I could give her faith. I'm not going to do that. We also need to talk to this lady about vampires, right? You better talk with my husband. He's in charge here. About the vampire. Jane, could you tell me a bit about that vampire? No, I couldn't. I wouldn't say another word until Horadric apologizes for his disgusting behavior. Okay, I'll ask him. That's weird. That's weird as hell. Oh, there's vomit all over the banister right there. That's disgusting. I hate that. I actually hate that. This whole place is actually in a huge ramshackle mess. Gross. How you doing, man? I'm doing fantastic. I'm a YouTuber. Don't know if you noticed, so every day is a reason to be happy. How about yourself? How you doing? It's been a wee while since I played Cry of Fear. I wanted to get back to it, but the save file where I was kind of like trying to line everything up for all of the endings in a single sitting corrupted as I was going for the last save required to get all of the endings in a single sitting, unfortunately. Okay, talk about apologizing to Chain. You getting famous? Horadric, Chain asked you to say sorry for your... Me? Say I'm sorry? I found my wife's lover in my own bedroom, and it's me who has to say he's sorry. Just picture it. He looked right at me and then jumped through the window. And now she's insisting that she was merely sleeping and the fellow is a common vampire. Maybe she could be right. Go to her and inform her that I demand an explanation. Why didn't you ask her? What is this? What a dick! Oh, there she is. She actually came up close to watch us force him to apologize. No, I'm not getting famous. The channel's just growing. It's pretty awesome, right? Damn, that's sad, but I'm sure if you can get back everything less than 2 hours. It actually took about 4 hours to get to the point that I was at. Like, I don't have a fantastic memory when it comes to video games, so like, lining everything up to do something in a sitting is a bit of a task. And now I've got to start that save all the way from the start again as well on Cryosphere. You better talk with my husband. He's in charge here. Ask for an explanation. Oratric demands an explanation. What? An explanation? Ask him why he was returning home after midnight that day. Why? Listen, I'm sorry about your family troubles, but do you have anything useful to tell me? I don't know anything. I was asleep. Very well then. Have a good day. Wait, the astrologer knows a thing or two about vampires. He says that he was once attacked by vampires about 30 years ago. Okay. Okay, we can't leave closure here, apparently. That is just not something we can do. That's a shame. I still remember how you kept going in the wrong path. Yeah. No, it's a labyrinth of a game. I kept struggling with it too. Keep struggling with it. So, while we're still in the city, we have no money. There's not really a hell of a lot that we can do. Let's go ahead and just use this teleport stone. Probably want to go to the, not the refugee camp, home, right? Want to go back home? I think we're still waiting on one body as well to be delivered to the morgue. Unless it's already here and I missed it? No, it's not here. And yeah, we still have payment for a single body to come. Don't know when the hell that's going to be. Still waiting on this jackass to come and deliver a corpse. What an asshole. Okay, actually, you know what? We should probably break these down into stones really quickly, simply because we can't really do anything else with the zombie until all of these are broken down. That's why we built the porter station. It was to ferry all of the stone chunks all the way down here. And we were manually going to transform these stone chunks into stone, which is absolutely fine. I don't mind doing that manually whatsoever. Still need to make all of these stone bowls as well, just up north there. Maybe we want to go ahead and dump a few points into the church decorations. Maybe. Because if we can riz the bishop, we may be able to be in a very, very good spot to potentially get ourselves a far, far better prayer than this piece of crap that we've got here. Technologies, let's try. So on the inside, softness of faith, this is what we want. We definitely want that. Comfort of faith, the church bench, I'm unlocking it. Power of faith, what is this? Prayer for repentance. It's about sin and forgiveness, based on a couple of stories from your youth. It gives us 10% money, gives us plus 25 to 75% faith. That's pretty good. We'll get 1 to 3 faith. That sucks. I hate that. So we'll get the softness of faith. These are the church benches. They're actually a bit of a cash cow, I remember, so we'll go for those. Let's set these up to continue making the things that we wanted them to start making. It's conical flasks. We'll make 1 billion of these. Actually, we want to make 1 billion of glass with this one. 48 glass, sure. Then we can make all of these conical flasks with this one right here. Excellent. We'll max them out, and the advanced conical flasks. We're out of the conical flasks, which we have actually left in the undercroft. But we're still going to generate a few blue points from that as well, so should be fine. Okay, we'll start mass crafting all of these here bits of pottery. And we're going to bed. I'm going to go ahead and do a lentils, just in case we get a body halfway through the night. That way we won't be sleeping. Oh, here we go. We've got the body. The last body has arrived. Finally, we can actually go away from this place and do what we need to do. We've also got 2 bricks dropped off down here as well, which is beautiful as well. Nice! Juju, hello, Ynsin. I'm crying right now. I'm very sorry to hear that. Do you want to talk about it? Maybe. I mean, the stream is recorded, but like, if you need any good advice, I can give you some advice. Or if you're just upset as well, feel free to vent. No one really cares here. I think this body is effed. We have minimal requirements for the skulls. We can only really get like, I don't know, 4 skulls out of it and a red, which is a gross body. So we're probably actually going to harvest it for its skin, its skull, and one other thing. Go back to the autopsy. Meat! We want to extract all of the human flesh from this corpse. Yummy! Yum yum! All of that yummy meat right from that corpse right there. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to take this disgusting, crappy body and we're going to dump it into the fire pit. The last fire pit. Oh, we have actually got 2 left. Good. Light that ablaze. Now I don't feel too bad about leaving our base. So we'll come up here and we'll keep on busting out some of these bowls. I wonder if we can make kind of like a zombie crafting station. Maybe we can. Let's see. Let's see if we can't actually get, like, maybe it was under smithing. We'll get zombies, maybe, to make all of our crap for us. It's definitely not here. Building. Building could be the one. Zombie woodcutting, zombie quarrying. None of that's useful. What about farming in nature? Zombie gardening, that's possible. Zombie brewing. Zombie winery. It's also something we can make. I thought there was somewhere that we could actually use zombies to craft things for us. We're going to need a lot of these joints right here. And we're also going to need a lot of these as well. So we need the carpenter's workbench level 2. So this is going to be the next natural upgrade path for us. We need 20 blue points, which we'll just probably get from crafting all of those grave fences. And we'll probably end up getting rid of all of the other grave fences too. Weird, I seem to remember there was like somewhere where you could take zombies and then make them do all the work for you. And the crafting as well. I don't remember where that was. I'm really tired, by the way. I won't stay for long. I just saw that you were streaming and I was about to sleep. Okay, it was nice to see you there, Kixiner. Balling? Yeah, I think we're balling. I think we're balling in the game. Unless you mean crying, in which case that's probably not good to hear. Thomas and the stupid friends, something's glowing behind you and it's orange. I don't actually think that that's true in any way, shape or form. On account of the fact that I have a green screen. Which you may have noticed is game. It's game. The green screen is currently game. Man, we're getting so many bowls. This is probably an excess of bowls. How many have we got so far? A stack and a bit. That is super excessive. But we are going to need a lot of polishing paste as well. We can also get the upgrade for the carpenter's bench level 2, which we will get before we start kind of like crafting all the polishing paste, because the crafting bench level 2 does have a faster workflow to it. Okay, we've got all those. We're also going to move this over here. We're going to make this area all of our wood crafting zone. All right, great. Done. Balls! I was playing Slither, and I had 70,000. Oh, no! Oh, no! I love those games, actually. I love the IO games. They're really fun. It's a shame that they're all, like, exclusively multiplayer. I play them against bots pretty easily, even if the bots were, like, harder. Because when I play them against people, I just smear everybody. I tend to know very, very good kind of, like, techniques of node traversal. And I can very easily gauge at a distance whether or not an enemy can reach me before I can reach something else. Pretty cool. It definitely came in useful for things like Battlefield. What have we run out of? Oh, clay. Okay, we'll cancel this then. Or not. There we go. Done. We'll take all of the bowls, and I think we'll just jam them in the river sand chest, which is way down here. Probably shouldn't have put the chests here, to be quite honest. It's pretty far away. All right, we've got 2 and a bit stacks of these bowls. We've got 18 oil. River sand. We're probably going to need lots and lots of river sand. We should probably empty our inventory as well. All right, let's go pick these bad boys up here. Please give me the blue points. Thank you very much. Excellent. That gave us exactly what we needed as well. Glass goes in there. Glass goes in there. What else we got? Nothing else. We got some polishing paste for some reason as well. Let's go ahead and drop that in there. And now we want to make a carpentry workbench level 2, don't we, from the technologies? So this one right here, assembly stand. Go ahead and drop that there. Excellent. We wasted all of our resources, but we're about to find out if it actually pays off. What do we need for it? Carpenter's workbench. We need 2 wooden beams. That's pretty easy to get. We've already got 8 wooden planks. And we need 4 complex iron parts, which, again, very, very easy to get. Let's do the complex iron parts first, honestly. Simple iron parts? Complex. Good. That's all of our simple iron parts basically done and dusted too. 1 and 2. So, what was the other thing? So, there's one other thing we needed, wasn't there? 2 beams. I can make 2 beams. Sure, I'll do that right now. Around here. 2 beams. Wooden planks, no thank you. Polishing paste, no thank you. Grave markers, no thank you. Where the hell do we make the beams? I know we've made... Oh, right, yeah, the sawmill. Wooden beams. This requires one of our complex iron parts. Bit of a shame, but I think we get 3 beams out of this. Yes, we do. We most certainly do. So we've got to make some more simple iron parts, and then we've got to turn some of those into complex iron parts, and then we should be Gucci. Oh, we're out of ingots. Oh no. That's very annoying. Can we make any more? No! Oh! We are literally 1 ingot shy. That hurts so bad. Oh well. Let's go ahead and drop all of this into here, because this is where we need it anyway. What else do we need? Iron parts, simple iron parts, excellent, and we'll go ahead and just empty out some of our inventory, I think. Because we've got too much crap in our inventory, too many human parts. I spent 3 hours playing a game just to lose everything. Then I accidentally deleted my 140-day hardcore world. Oh, that's rough. That is super rough. Have a good time, Ynsin. I'm gonna go right now, sadly. I wish I could stay more. Maybe another day, I guess. There's always another day. Don't worry, Kixner. I was about to complete the game. Modeling going through depression right now. I know. I see it. I see it. Game sees game. Good. I don't know what we do with these sin shards, but I'm pretty sure we'll figure it out later eventually. Let's go ahead and drop all of these stories and inks on this shelf right here. I don't know what this keeper's key is for, though. I just don't know. Oh, Snake's here. Hey, Snake. How you doing? Who cares, actually? Who honestly cares how Snake is doing today? See ya! Bye, Kixner. I am. You gotta hide the evidence, bro? Throw the remains in the river? No. We just burn them now. We burn the corpses. We don't have to throw anything in the river anymore. Which is good, actually, because we get fined every time we do that. Okay, so we were 1 iron ingot short, weren't we? We probably want to go ahead and get some kind of iron ingot... iron block stockpile down here, right? Since we don't really have any other option. We could theoretically also send our zombie into the mine to get us some iron, but it's gonna be fiddly. You know what? Let's go have a sleep, and then we'll just grab some iron from the swamplands. Probably gonna be the best option. No, I actually lied to everybody's faces. I'm really sorry about that. I actually just did a huge lie. I lied really, really bad. It was a big stinky lie. Big smelly one. I got into the elevator with everybody in chat and I lied. I lied and everybody can smell it. Everybody can smell the big damp lie that I just dropped. We are going to go ahead and go to the mines because we don't feel guilty about doing so. Worry. Here we go. Nice. I've never actually used that feature before. It's really good. Okay, so we can now get ourselves some iron down here. It doesn't really cost us anything, and the porter should theoretically move all of the stuff that we want to be moved back home once we get an iron stockpile. So that should take care of that problem. I just don't know where the hell we're going to put it, to be quite honest. All right. I mean, for now, we could probably actually just stick all of these onto the storage, and then we could potentially... Can we break them down here? Yeah, we could break them down here. What the hell am I talking about? Do we have a stonecutter too? No, we can't make one here, but we have got a trunk and everything. Good, so let's go ahead and demolish this down into iron ore. Good, 15 iron ore is actually going to be perfect. We don't want too much of it. We just want enough to make a single ingot eventually. Great, and we're going to go ahead and fast travel all the way back down to home. Done. And now let's throw this into the furnace over here. Raw ingots. Done. We've got 7 on the boil. Go ahead, open this bad boy up. We'll stick our iron ore in here. This is basically just unprocessed or like carpentry crap, I suppose. Good. Now that we've done that, we could probably just wait for this to finish by going and having a sleep. There should be an ingot finished by the time we've finished sleeping, ideally. Ideally, there would be one actually finished. We're not going to use lentils, because we're using our sleep to pass the time. I'm so refreshed! Great. Have we got one? No, it's half done. That's embarrassing. Okay, we'll grab up all of these rewards here, all of these points and stuff. Maybe we just go get 1 billion bits of river sand. That might actually be a good idea. We'll do that. We'll do that right now, I think. Let's go and shovel up as much river sand as we possibly can. Actually, what does it require for the better tools? Because if we can get better tools, we can probably just fill up our inventory. This is building. Wrong area. Smithing, that's what we want. So, steel tools. We haven't even unlocked steel. Okay, that's going to be a wee while away. Although, only 10 blue points. That's actually pretty generous. 100 red points, though. We'll get that eventually. We'll get that eventually. We just need the stonecutter, basically. Not stonecutter. We need the 2nd level of... Oh, what is it called? The crafting bench. For the wood stuff. What are we getting? River sand. That's what we're after. Okay. We'll go all the way this way, and we'll get some river sand. We should be pretty good, actually. We should be in a really, really good spot. We're just gathering resources at this point. Gathering lots and lots and lots of resources for more of a long-term haul, I would say. How's our shovel doing, actually? Still got half durability. That's pretty good. So we're going to be here for a wee while, just gathering up some river sand. What a fun game. We haven't even gotten to the fishing. I can see it kind of like up behind the clock as well. There's a fishing point. So we'll get as much of this here river sand as we possibly can. We'll make as much polishing paste as we can. And we'll use all of it. We'll literally use all of it. Because once we get to marble, we're not going to need polishing paste whatsoever anymore. You should start fishing. I probably should, actually. We just haven't got a fishing rod. Hilariously, we actually need a fishing rod to get fish, which is the requirement to get the fishing rod. So we're just going to have to start buying fish and then giving that to the fishing guy to give us a fishing rod. I'm betting right now fishing is just a slot machine. Oh no, it's got mechanics. It does actually have mechanics. Here we go, it's broken finally. But it's like, it's Stardew Valley mechanics, where you gotta kind of like fiddle with a slider, I think. Bro, what? It's so dumb. What, the broken shovel? Shovels break. It happens. It happens. You can always fix it, right? With a whetstone just over here. I think we... Can we? Yeah, we've got a whetstone. Good, okay, we'll fix our shovel up. We've got our ingot, which means we can finally make our... I think it's the second advanced part, right? What are we building? We're building the carpenter's workbench too. Yeah, we need one more complex iron parts, and we get that by making one right here. Gorgeous! Oh yeah, it's a weird loop, isn't it? The game wants you to basically have a price point at which you can actually start playing the game, which is a little bit obnoxious. I probably wouldn't have designed the game like that myself, but I'm not the developer. It's the developer's choice at the end of the day. And whether or not he wants to be hostile to his audience, that's absolutely fine whatsoever. No one's really going to change it. It's a really small indie game as well, so there's not really a hell of a lot anybody else can do about it. We're going to dismantle this here workbench, and we are going to replace it with this bad boy right here. It's too big. Oh, poos. Bugger. Is there anything 3 wide? Oh, there is actually an anvil that could slot right beside this. That'd be good. Okay, we'll whack that one right there, and then we will remove this, and we'll try and set this up as kind of like another storage area, I think. Yeah, I think that's basically what the layout of this area is kind of like lining us up for as well, because it seems like the log stockpile is 5 high, as is this bottom section, and the stone stockpile is 4 high, as is this section that we've stuck a bunch of carpentry stuff in. Okay. And here comes Captain Zombie. Good. We're going to do a dismantle. Okay, we've run out of energy. Probably for the best, honestly. It's pissing down with rain. And we're very, very wet. Good. It'd be kind of nice if there was like a Stardew Valley game that literally forced you to start right at the start. Like, you weren't just given a house right at the beginning of the game. You literally had to just kind of like work your way from living in a cave. Like, there's a village off in the distance. You can trade with them and stuff like that. But you got to live in a cave, and then you got to build your own house, and then you got to trade with the villagers to kind of like continue getting scale until it gets to the point where you can build this like sprawling oligopoly of business. That'd be so cool. That'd be such a cool game. Why does no one make that? Probably because it's hard, honestly. All right, we make lenses now as well. These give us huge amounts of blue points, but they do require faith, so we're probably not going to use that just yet. Now, our choke point now is oil. So if we go into the city and we get another 4 bottles of seed oil from the shirtless old man, we should actually be in a really, really good spot. Do we have any burial certificates? No, not really. Oh, we've also got a bottle of red wine that we can give to that poet in exchange for a story too. Okay, we'll do it. We'll go to... We'll probably need money first, honestly. Need money first. How are we going to get money? Oh, I know. Actually, let's get some complex iron parts. We'll sell it to the blacksmith. Yeah, okay. We'll spend all of our ingots just making these. We're going to go talk to Presvold. We're going to go and get a bit of money off of him because he will pay us for these iron parts right here. And we should be basically Gucci. What is this guy dropping off? What are you doing, my dude? Oh, he can't drop anything off. That's funny. We'll use this to go to the dead horse. Good, and before we forget, let's give this here smelly hippie a bottle of wine. Thank you. Good wine is my friend. Here's a story. Okay, so we can just infinitely generate silver tier stories with him. Actually, it's pretty good. It saves us having to do it, which is a massive time sink. Excellent. We definitely want to keep on doing that, to be honest. It's going to be a really good idea. I think he just crapped. He's running for his life. I don't think zombies can actually crap. They don't really have the anatomy to do so. We can't afford these. Why am I stopping here? We need to go talk to Cresvold, the smith, because I've already forgotten to do so. There's a bunch of resources down here. We could probably knock those down and sell them as well. Hey, buddy. Are you willing to buy these? Are you taking the piss? He will literally buy simple iron parts, but he won't buy these complex ones. What a dick. What an actual dickhead. Okay, well, that's thrown a spanner into the works of the entire day. Looks like we're going back to Jaws. Okay. Go ahead and deposit all of the stuff that we can't sell, apparently, allegedly. And what else we got? So we've got a couple of little carpentry doodads over here. We'll probably actually start crafting just a few other things, right? I wonder if we've already made the church bench upgrade. Let's see. Technologies. So I think it's theology. We come in here. No, we need 20 blue points and we only have 5. So we are going to need a few. Why don't we just make the gravestones, honestly? What do we need for the graves? Nothing there. Here, stone workers. So what we need here is we need a bunch of polished bricks of stone to make these grave fences. We've got a bunch of complex iron parts. They're not actually too bad. Probably want to go ahead and get a storage for the iron slabs as well, because the zombie can drop them off. How much would that cost? Let's see. Let's see how much it would actually cost to get us some storage for the old iron. Ah, 2 more flitch. Jesus, that is cheap. All right, we're doing that right this second. Whoop. That's not what I wanted. Flitch, right there. Good. That was close. All right, excellent. Go ahead and drop our excess into there. Got a nail as well. Okay, so we want to make an iron ore stockpile. Don't know where the hell we're going to put this. Probably at this far end over here, right? Because it's the one place we don't need it. I get 2 of these, actually. And what about a stone stockpile? How many of those can we get? Stone stockpile? Right here. 8 flitch, 7 out of 8 nails. We could get a couple of these theoretically. It requires 4 wide. Actually, no, that doesn't space out too well. Maybe we shouldn't have gotten 2 iron ore stockpiles, but we are going to need to process a lot of iron here anyway, so it's just a good idea to do so. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, what do we need for this? We need polished stone, which is going to be easy to make. Polished stone, right here. So we need the polishing paste. And that's what we were waiting for. We're waiting for this workbench right here so we can get some decent polishing paste. Okay, let's just make as much of this as we possibly can. 18 should be good, honestly. Should be absolutely fine. Okay, that's 1. Tomorrow is the astrologer day. We need to talk to him for the vampire quest, so we'll do that, but I don't really think we're going to do too much else with him because we can't afford anything else. And if we do get money, we do want to spend it on some oil. Get a heap more polishing paste. Okay, we've got 11 blue research points, which is awesome. Love that. Put all of that crap in there. We got to go sleep, I think. We got to go and do a sleep. We're not really constrained by time for anything, but we do want to take advantage of the NPC days while we have them. 7 plus 2 times 4? Oh, that would be 15. At a glance, that's 15. Okay. Taking a while to sleep, actually. So, today we're going to go and talk to the Lighthouse Keeper. We're going to advance the Vampire DLC for some strange reason. I feel like I should be doing so. We'll probably work through the night making this polishing paste first regardless. And we should be good to make some polished stone tomorrow. All of the stone that we have is going to be polished stone essentially by the next day that we have the sermons at. Okay, good. Wait, can we get the comfort yet? No, we still need 20 and we only have 11 of those blue research points. It's absolutely fine. That's all the polishing paste done. Let's go ahead and refine all of this blocks of stone, because now that is actually a choke point. We'll deposit them, and then, of course, we will turn them into polished stone, which will allow us the ability to make some more grave fences, and probably even some grave headstones, some really, really decent grave headstones. Okay, that's that out of the way. What can we deposit here? Stone, ingots. We've got polishing paste as well. I'm just going to drop that in there short. Okay, come all the way up here, and we'll do a sleep, and as soon as we wake up, we'll go talk to the astrologer. I think I'm just going to be dropping math every few days or so. I mean, I'm dating a senior lender at a bank, and I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I did kind of bully her into getting into a really high-paid job, because she is an exceptionally intelligent person, and she wanted to maximize the amount of time that she spent working in relation to the amount of money that she was getting out of it. So I kind of like pushed her into finance while she was working at a supermarket, and then now she's a senior lender at a bank. Hilariously, I am still the one between us that's good at math, and every time like I'll ask her a math equation, she'll just be like, "How am I supposed to know that?" And I'm like, "'Cause you're a banker." And she says, "Yeah, but at the bank we've got calculators on every surface." So like they don't actually need to know. You don't need math anymore to work in finance. Isn't that hilarious? Oh, that is so weird. That's so weird. Okay, polishing paste is done. Could probably just go ahead and start making some of the gravestones. Have we got enough points? No, we've got 16 blue points. Very close though. Okay, can't make it there. Where do we make these? Where do we make these? Iron chisel, lens, wooden plank, wooden prayer. It's got to be at the stonemason's thing right here, right? Polished brick of stone. Perfect. Okay, we want as many of these as we can muster, which is 21 of the bad boys. Great. And then we'll work throughout the day. Oh, we almost didn't talk to the what's-his-face, the astrologer. I think we can use this to go to the lighthouse. Perfect. Good, right before sundown too. Okay, we don't actually have enough rapport with him to do so. And this guy's the guy that's selling the fishing rod. Well, oh, that's right. We need to collect moths for him, which is a perk we don't have. So there is a perk that you can spend some points on. We're at a bit of a choke point with it. I think it's under nature. Yeah, so 5 blue points and you can unlock the insects right here. These are bait for fish, so you need a few of these just to prove that you've actually got the base prerequisites for it. And then the fisherman will give you a fishing rod once you get enough of the bait yourself. Then I think you can also buy the bait off of him. But I honestly wouldn't know. He's probably got real bad quality, but I don't know. I'm not really a master baiter like this guy is, but you know, it is what it is. Just grabbing more apples while I see him as well. Pretty funny. Oh, the bank thing. It is pretty funny, isn't it? It's really funny. So when I was in school, there was a point at which they kind of left me behind and I stopped taking it seriously, which is probably good because they were a crap school in the first place. There was a point at which everybody was asking, oh, what the hell am I going to use trigonometry for in real life? And there was actually answers. I actually had answers for all of them. Like, a lot of people wonder, when the hell am I ever going to use algebra? Well, if you ever cook a meal for an irregular amount of people, that's where you would use algebra. You're not a master baiter? No, I'm not a master baiter, so I don't actually know the value of the fishing rod that he's giving us, and I don't know the value of the moths either. I would assume because we need to be relatively intelligent to catch moths, it's a pretty hard skill, so he probably has a demand for the moths, but I don't know what that's scaled against in terms of a fishing rod. There was this time I meet someone named Beat. It was nice to meet Beat. That's strange to say out loud. Gotta be said. Very strange to say out loud. Okay, today is our day. It's sermon day, so we'll actually go ahead and cancel the rest of these in favor of making a couple of gravestones. Okay, grave fence. We can make quite a few of these. Let's just go ahead and bust out a bunch. It's faith day. It's our day. It's now vanity day. So we can go stand up on the pulpit and we can say how great our church is, and that's basically us done. I'm gonna go ahead. Maybe we want to sleep. I'm not gonna waste onion rings. Might want to take some lentils. Just kind of like save ourselves a bit of time, and they're not particularly expensive anyway. There we go. So our energy is massively inflating now. And it's now time for the sermon. We'll go ahead and we'll fix up some of the graves. And we'll see if we can get more people than bloody 2 to turn up to our sermon, because last time it sucked. Actually, what does this one give us? We get, oh my god, yuck. A prayer for faith. We get 1 faith with this one. It gives us 20% money and plus 50% faith. So we've got like a 50% chance of getting 2 faith, whereas the other sermon that this guy gave us significantly more. So I'm actually going to sell this piece of absolute garbage. 75 cents. We can't because we can't afford it, actually. Oh, no. Oh, no. We actually have to do the sermon first. That's embarrassing. All right, what's this guy up to? That guy is crap. We don't really want to do anything with his body. This is a great corpse. Let's go ahead and massively inflate our beauty up to 41. Nice. We're one shy of 6 laurels. This one is 5, so we should be able to max out this one with a grave fence. Excellent. And we'll take a look at these other ones, I suppose. That one's got 2 skulls. Hate that. That one has 4 skulls. We'll probably actually get rid of this wooden grave fence, which only gives 1 to the grave. But there's got to be a better place to put it, right? Like this right here would be a great place to put it. Let's go ahead and drop one there. Excellent. This one could also do with one, so I'm going to remove this here wooden fence. Nice. And we will stick a stone fence there. And now we've got a beauty level of 49. Love that for us. This one's probably a crap corpse. Actually, it could probably do with it. It could probably actually do with having a decent fence there. This one's just wasting space. Okay, there we go. And this one also wasting space. Go ahead, drop that one down in there. Now we've got a wooden fence as well that we could probably just whack in this grave right here, I suppose. Yep, just whack it right there. Done. Excellent. Okay, now if we do our sermon, we should have massively increased rewards, hopefully. Pretty strange, huh? Excuse me, sir, where are you finding all of these bodies? They're giving them to us. We are literally being given the bodies by an ass. We shove some carrots in the asshole and the ass comes and delivers bodies for us. Oh, look, these two are friends, I think. Our church is great. Nice! It's faith! And now let us pray for this blessing. God, what a crap-ass prayer. Why do we even bother with this one? Yuck! Nice! Okay, great. They did actually give us another faith, which is awesome. Donos welcome! Great sermon. Great sermon. Come dono, friendo. Wonder why I can't, skip this. Damn! That was a lot of money. Wow. Look at this! Holy hell! $2.50! Wow! Alright, good. So, I'm actually going to spitefully sell this here prayer. Great, done. And we're going to buy this casual prayer, because it actually functions, as opposed to the other ones, which just suck ass in every way, shape, and form. Alright, good. What's our blue points at? We could probably get the decent... Yeah, we've actually got more than enough of these points to get ourselves the next point of theology and the church. Softness of faith, right here. Great. Got it. Is there any other cheers? No. Perfect. So we can actually start making these soft church benches. That is going to start massively inflating the quality of the inside of our church, which will massively inflate what we earn. All right, chest. That's probably useless to us, unless we're putting, biscuits and candles in it. Soft church bench. So we're going to need silk, which is something that the merchant sells to us. We're going to need jointing, which is actually kind of tricky to make, and we're going to need wooden planks. We're going to need a lot of these as well. So how many are we going to need? I see 1, 2, 3, 6 slots for the benches. Where's my notepad? I'm going to write this down. Get rid of all this Amanda the Adventure lore. Excellent. And now I need a pen. Good God. All right. Whoa! Oh, sorry. I thought there was a new person spamming the chat. Oh, they don't know, do they? No, they don't. Are you saying you're putting your carrot in the ass? Yeah, you put the carrots in the asshole, and the ass comes and delivers a fresh corpse. It's pretty nice, actually. So, we need 8 times 6, which is 40... no. 40... 44? Oh, God, I wish I had a calculator here. Oh, no. Okay, have to do math on the fly here, and I wasn't prepared to do math. 80, 72, 66. No, 64. 64 planks. Gotta write this down. We'll do them all at once. We need 32 jointings. 32 jointings. 8 multipliers always mess me up, which is funny because I actually formerly studied IT. And we're also going to need 2 silk per bench, which is going to be roughly 12 for the whole thing. 12 silk. This is going to be a long-term project, so I'm going to write that down. We're just going to tick it off as we get them. So next merchant day, we need to get a heap of money together so we can actually buy all of the silk off of the merchant. And we're going to need to buy it off of the merchant every single time as well, which may prove to be a bit of a pain in the ass eventually, but it should be fine. Ynsin, it's an animal, you can't. No, this right here, this is the asshole. So in here, we stick our carrots in the asshole right here, and every 5 carrots that we stick in here, we can only stick in a minimum of 10 as well. Every 5 carrots that we stick in here, the ass will come and drop off a corpse into this hatch right here, and into this morgue hatch, and it should be fine. Okay, so let's check out our inventory. We still have a bunch of crap that we could probably just dump in a chest somewhere. And we should be golden otherwise. Is the zombie actually dropping things off? No. No, he is not. Probably because there's nothing to drop off, I would say. Okay, I'm dropping that. I'm dropping the polishing paste. I'm dropping the ingots. Probably makes the most sense. Let's go ahead and drop off the food inside as well. Put this here and here. Great. And we've got a story that we could probably also dump outside. Wish we could bind this to our hotbar, but we can't. We'll go up to the quarry and we'll start manually mining out a heap of the iron so that our porter actually starts ferrying it back to our base, which we do actually kind of desperately need to an extent. Okay, bust all of this one down. Great. Probably shouldn't be doing this one at a time. There we go. The porter is off. He is going to be busy while we go ahead and just bust out some more of this here iron. We can keep busting out this iron now. As long as it doesn't spawn in front of us and stay in front of us, we should actually be in a really, really good spot. Okay. Gotta go ahead and get rid of this one. And this one's next as well. Excellent. Put that there. Now we'll go ahead and F this. Actually, why? Why don't we just get the zombie in the mine up here? It makes the most sense, right? Can we just pick the zombie up from here? No, but we can stop him from delivering everything. Actually, we should probably just get all of these things basically done and dusted, right? So as soon as he gets back here, I'm going to stick him in the mine and I'm going to see just how that mechanic works. Because I actually don't know. I actually don't know how that mechanic works. There is a mine just up here, and we should be able to stick a zombie basically in it, but I don't know how to actually get the resources out of it. I don't have to build something, do I? I'll see. Stone quarry, ore mine. Maybe it is the ore mine. Yep, okay. So I plopped that down. That should be fine. Marble quarrying is probably actually the next thing we should worry about. Ore mine, stone mine. Yeah, so marble quarry is probably going to be the next choke point. I'll keep on mining until Porter's back. What's the harm? He's not going to be mining out these gigantic iron slabs. I can virtually guarantee that. Oh, we could have gone to bed, actually. He would have been back by the time we had to sleep. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get the next block out, and then I'm just going to walk this one over and push it down. Done and done. Excellent. Now I'm going to bed, because there's no consequence to doing so in any way, shape, or form. We're going to do a sleep. And hopefully, the porter will be back by the time we wake up. If not, oh my god, he is in deep trouble. I'm probably going to whip him. Get the old cat of nine tails out. I'm so refreshed. Dude. Seriously? He didn't, just stop moving, did he? Where the hell is he? Oh, here he is. Okay, I'm picking him up. Or not. I got to take him from behind. That's pretty funny. What am I, Bill Cosby? Ha! All right, we'll come up this way. Oh, perfect. I think. No, that's exactly what we want. Okay, so we want to generate a bunch of these iron blocks, and then we'll eventually get another zombie out here to kind of ferry all the iron blocks back to our base. Excellent. Okay, I'm happy with what we've got here. God, my nose is itchy. Ah! I've got hay fever. The sun's actually started coming out here in New Zealand. Now I've got hay fever. I never used to have hay fever either. I used to be the kind of person that could go up to a flower and give it just a huge, like some stockbroker on Wall Street does off of a stripper's ass crack, and I would be absolutely fine. Much like a Wall Street stockbroker out of a stripper's ass crack, right? They'd be fine. But now I'm probably at the age where I can't do that anymore. Much like stockbrokers on Wall Street when they turn maybe 21. They realize that they're about to go bankrupt and everything they've done is really bad. I want to get this, actually, random text generator. So we can generate some zombie writing. You know, 1,000 monkeys at 1,000 keyboards kind of logic there. One of them has to equate to the work of Shakespeare. Looking at that, it's nothing useful there. We probably want the jointings, don't we? I don't think we've got jointings. Oh yeah, we definitely have joints unlocked. We probably want to go for this one next. That is going to be or we could go for marbles. Maybe. It's actually hard to say now. Because we're at a pretty good baseline at this point. We don't necessarily need it. Okay, I'm going to take this. We are going to go into here. Let's go ahead and go back home with this giant brick of iron above our head. And we'll deposit it just down here. That zombie only got 1 block of iron back to base in the entire day that we asked him to do that. We got 41 points as well, which is pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and maybe set some advanced conical flasks to go. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We're out of water in our chest right here, but that's absolutely fine. Didn't we have glass? Oh no, we just used it to make the advanced conical flasks. Let's get some water, because we actually do need a bunch of it now. We'll get like 10 buckets or so, I think. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And of course, there's 5. And then there's 6 over here as well. And there's 7. And there's 8. And of course, there's 9. And 10. The natural path, right after 9. 10. Or, depending on where you're from, it could also be 9. You know, 999, that old quote. Use. Okay, thanks, game. Use. What the hell? Use. What is going on with the inventory stacking? Use. Okay, good. That's all of the water out of the way. Now let's drop it all in there, and we are done. Good to go. I'm going to make some more glass if I can. Yep, we definitely can, and we definitely should. Let's just set it for, like, as much as we possibly can. Actually, we're running out of coal at this point. Okay, 44 glass. That should be fine, and they should be coming out in lots of 3 as well. Should be awesome. How is it independent on where you're from? How is it dependent on where you're from? Oh, have you not heard the quote 999 from the, from the Hitler references? All right, we'll come down here. Maybe not. Maybe that's a generational thing. There's definitely something that millennials would remember. 999! Smacking at the desk. I don't remember what that movie was called. I remember that scene though. We could probably get a few stone crosses. Would be pretty cool. There's these stone crosses that add 4 to the grave, and maybe for the sake of convenience, we actually want to do these ones instead. So let's go ahead and polish more bricks of stone, and then we'll make some of those real bougie ass headstones, because then we can recycle them for when we actually do get ourselves some decent bodies. When the bodies hit the floor. Oh, we're also going to get more than enough of our resources to get ourselves the natural progression for the blueprints as well. Where is it? Fine woodworking. Maybe this one's the next one we go for. Probably also go for this one. Stone's your passion, and your stone carving is also really good. You're so efficient that you can get an additional piece of stone from a big rock. Meh. Carpenter, you know how to deal with wood, circular saws, and more productive in your hands. Maybe we just go for this one. This one's pretty good. What else we got? Yeah, we're actually at a point now where we've basically got everything that I would consider to be the bare minimum of playing the game. We could also maybe make our first sword. Blacksmith, you like to work with red hot iron. Hammering relaxes you, and when your work is done, you always make extra time to make extra nails. That'd be pretty good to have too. Maybe we just want to inflate the church, because there are also candelabras that we can kind of like build in the church as well. There it is, candelabra 3. So that's incredibly expensive. Probably going to require silver and stuff like that too. So we need the light of the faith, right? We need a bunch of this stuff here, these candles. Because there's not a lot that you can actually build inside of the church, unfortunately. I don't even know what these are. No idea. Or we could go into embalming, maybe? We could possibly get some better embalming. We need nature points for this, though. Embalming liquids. So, yeah, some of these are really, really cool. Some of these actually do give you really, really good buffs, but I seem to remember we need to kind of like get quite far into farming to be able to use these. Yes. Why the hell This liquid can be applied to a body on the embalming table to modify its characteristics. Effect: 2 red skulls. Why would anyone want that whatsoever? Why would literally anybody want that? Perk scientist, you've inhaled a lot of fumes during your experiments. You've developed an inner voice that helps you measure ingredients. You'll produce 1 extra reagent from mineral materials. That's pretty damn good, actually. Probably also get a zombie to do that for us. Anatomy 2, double pallet, preparation place 2. Okay, we're gonna go for this preparation place. That is probably gonna be a smart take, right? Because our preparation place 1 is okay, and the pallets allow us to store bodies for weeks on end before they actually end up degrading. So we'll be able to actually have a consistent influx of bodies. Even if we haven't got the graves set up and stuff like that. We can think more long term when it comes to the graveyard. Probably going to be the best idea. You should probably figure out how to... Yeah, probably not a bad idea, actually. Okay. How do we make these things? Preparation place 2, and we're also going to need a double pallet as well. I don't think we're really at the point now where we should be worrying about the Stranger Sins DLC, I think it's called. The one with the ghost. Oh, we didn't finish that paper. That's funny. Because it basically does allow you to min-max a white skull on a corpse, but at the same time, it's not really all of that useful otherwise. Preparation place 2. So we need steel parts. Okay, we're not even close to that. Double pallet or a pallet. That could be really handy, but we're not getting... That's the thing. I've never understood the need for a pallet or a double pallet because you never get more than 1 body at a time, ever. Like, that's not something that ever happens in the game. Okay, so we need steel parts. That's going to be another element of smithing that we have to go into, I think. Advanced smelting, we can create steel ingots. We're actually pretty close to being able to make these. And then we'll be able to make a furnace 3 as well, which I think requires pigskin or something like that. Okay, we've got steel parts, and we've got a furnace 3 blueprint here. I think this is the next one that we go for, right? Iron castings. Probably makes the most sense. Bert Fireman, the spurting flame charms you. You know a lot about fire, so you can know how to increase your furnace productivity, and you can smelt more per load. It's pretty good, actually. That's for a lantern. Lantern network. That could be handy. That could be really handy. We'll be able to see at nighttime. Hard to say. Okay. What do we want to do, actually? So it is Merchant Day. I don't think we've made any money. Oh, we've made a little bit of money. We can buy a single silk. How about we work throughout the night to just create some simple iron parts? We sell all of those to Cresvold, and with the remainder, we just go ahead and we buy whatever the merchant has. Probably makes the most sense, right? Polished stone, I'll just dump it in here. Sure, why not? Let's turn all of our ingots into... Oh, actually, can we get the blacksmithing... Oh, we're so close. 30 points away and we only have 16. Now, I think if we can get ourselves 30 points from this, which we can't, okay. I was going to just make up a bunch of nails because I know those sell to Cresvold for quite a tidy profit. But if we can't do it, such is life. Let's try for... Nails are probably best bet, but we also probably want to maybe split our resources between simple iron parts and the nails. Okay, we're going to make all of these. Yeah, I could learn those things, but I don't really think they're necessary for the end game that we really want, which is figuring out whether or not we're dead or whether or not we are actually in this land against our will. Right, good. Go ahead and make these last 2. Hilariously, I'm going to take that lentils. We're going to finish off our work. Grab that, and we're going to go and have a sleep before we go and start selling everything to Cresvold. I don't think we've got any burial certificates, which is a bit of a shame, but we do have access to better sermons now, so we should be getting an arseload of money very, very shortly. I'm so refreshed. We'll start making the benches additionally to the ones we already have in the church right now. We'll go to the dead horse, of course. And we'll see if we've got any burial certificates. We do not. Got you. Got you, fam. Let's come all the way down here. We'll talk to this wanker, see what he's selling his silk for. Trade. 1 buckery boo each. Perfect. That's actually pretty damn good. We'll go ahead. We'll sell to Cresvold before we actually double down on buying those things. We need 12 of them. We need 12 silk for the entire church to be packed out with soft benches. So we want to sell all of these, sell all of these. Damn, that's a lot of money right there. 15 buckaree boos in our pocket. We're going to spend all of it on silk as well. It's not really a hell of a lot else we can spend it on, to be quite fair. All right, come all the way over here. Talk to the merchant. Buddy old pal, I have literally the best thing for you. You're going to love this. Oh, yes, we can get all 12 right off rip. Done. Excellent. And now he's just going to watch me zip away. Whee! He's like, oh, nice. I just made 15 gold off of this silk that I was going to trade anyway. What the hell? Where'd he go? Hello? Rapture? Has the rapture begun? Oh no. I'm so screwed. Okay, I'll finish off all of this stone right here. Now, we need a lot of jointing. We need a lot of planks, so we're going to need a lot of wood. We could probably go ahead and go get the zombie that we do have, kind of like in purgatory above us, and we'll go and set him up doing transit between the tree and our base. I think it's going to be the best idea. Okay, excellent. We'll fill up our inventory with some of this delicious energy, and we still don't have any constraints in time, so I'm not going to eat any food or anything like that to speed it up. It's completely unnecessary. Okay, so coming out here, we need lots and lots of logs, don't we? We could probably actually just chop this tree down. That'll give us 4, which is a pretty good amount of logs, but I don't know if that's actually going to give us exactly the amount of logs we need. Might still be too shy. So we need 64 planks, which means we need 64 flitch. Let's go ahead and just start, I don't know, ferrying all of this crap over, I suppose. Put that there. Grab this one next and walk this one over this away. Try and move it up towards the storage as well. Good. Put that there. Grab this one. Put that there. Grab this one. Put that there, of course. This should be 7 logs, if I'm not mistaken. I think we can hold 8 in the storage, but I don't rightly remember. Maybe it is maxed out at 7. One there. Let's see. Hard to say. Okay, I think there is actually a little gap for another log there, but we'll just kind of like work with what we've got. So, how much flitch are we gonna need? Right, so we're gonna need 11 logs. So after we do this whole stack into flitch, we're gonna need another 4 logs. Good to know. Good thing it doesn't take us too long though, honestly. Flitch is pretty goddamn easy to make. All right, good. Bust all the way through this. Great! Okay, we've got a bunch of flitch, probably too much for our little baby inventory to handle, and now I'm going to go and do a sleep, then we'll get 4 more logs and we'll convert those. Then after that, we're going to need jointings, and I shudder to think what we're going to need for that, but it's not going to be cheap. It's really not going to be cheap. Jointing is... I remember it being a bit of a pain in the ass to make, actually. All right, good. I'm so refreshed! Good. I'm glad to hear, little bearded man. Excellent. We need 1 more big tree. Probably going to be a couple down here. We could probably actually start clearing out this little section. Don't know how many logs we're going to get out of it. Quite a few, actually. Wow. That's 3 of them. Perfect. Excellent. And we're going to need 1 more after this. So we'll keep on clearing out down south side. Because we're supposed to be growing trees and stuff down there. We just haven't been. All right, good. Put that there. Put that there. We probably actually want to go to the farmer and buy a bunch of seeds. Maybe berry bush seeds and apple tree seeds. Because that's what we're supposed to be planting down here, realistically. I'm going to grab this one. Then we can leapfrog all of these up north. Well, at least one of them, I suppose. Put that one right there. Put that one there. Excellent. Good. All right. Grab this here log. We should still have a little bit of spending money in our back pocket. Let's set an order for 4 more of these before we go off and actually get them planted. All right, we'll go to... Damn. Okay, so I'll check the map. I think that... Yeah, this is us right here at Sweet Home. What we want to do is go down here, which is actually right smack dab in between everything, which is a massive pain in the ass, to be quite frank. That's okay. We can always fast travel back, I suppose. It shouldn't be too difficult. All right. We'll go down here. We'll get those things that we need to make some apple trees. And then we'll probably just end up making a bunch of food so that we can use to supplement all of our energy so that we don't necessarily need to sleep much. Because there will come a point where we start treating the bed as just a point that we save at. That's it. Okay, good. What's good, buddy? Let's trade. What have you got? Beets, cabbages, carrots, beet seeds, wheat seeds, carrot seeds, cabbage seeds. What else you got? Nothing. He's literally got nothing. This was a waste of our time. That's a shame. It's a real massive shame. Okay. Going all the way back to Sweet Home, I think. Yep. Now we're going to process all of these logs right here into Flitch. And then we're going to start the arduous task of spending possibly an entire week making 64 planks, which is going to suck, honestly. Can we do it here? Yes. But we actually get a reduced amount of planks per log. It would have been faster, though. Okay. So we won't worry too much about that. Wooden planks. Okay, so we want so goddamn many of these. Oh my days. This is going to cost so much energy. We want 64 of those bad boys. Yes, sirree. And let's start. Let's start. Probably going to need to go and get some more river sand as well so that we can craft heaps more of the glass while we're also doing this. And because we kind of want one of these benches made up before we actually get to our preaching day, which is 3 days away, just kind of a generous amount of time if we kind of like use consumables, then we should be able to get at least 2 of the benches sorted, right? In fact, how much is the jointing? Jointing. Beams! Nails, complex iron parts. Okay, so a joint requires complex iron parts, which is going to require an arseload of iron. So, let's go ahead and we'll fast travel up to the quarry, because this guy should have mined out a bunch of iron already. Or not. Wow. What a jackass. I can't believe that. I actually cannot believe that. Ah, well, 4 plots of iron right there is actually pretty generous anyway. We kind of need him to ferry them all back. Actually, we don't. No, let's go grab him, because we can just process these now. Okay, good. Oh, he does 2 at a time, though. It's pretty nice. I'm going to chuck him back in the mine. Actually, probably going to be the best option. Put him back in there. Good. I wonder if he's actually, like, storing all of these in the storage zones, though. I don't actually know if he is. It's hard to say. So if we come up here and deposit both of these, we should just be able to dismantle it ourselves, and then we'll just sleep in the cottage, I suppose. We'll go back home tomorrow, whoops, and then we'll take all of the iron, we'll smelt it down. We're going to need a lot of iron, actually. So we probably should start mining out most of this iron off of our own accord. Okay, good. That's 20 iron. I think we need 2. Yeah, we definitely need to have a sleep now. We need 2 iron per ingot. Whoops, let's wake up. I forgot to take a lentil soup just before we went to sleep there, which speeds up our energy generation by an absolute arseload. Good. Lentil soup's actually pretty cheap as well to buy off of good old Dead Horse Innkeeper. Okay, we'll continue busting down all of this. I'm pretty sure there was a way to get zombies to break all of this down into refinable materials without me having to micromanage everything. Okay, so we've definitely got 20 iron ore in pretty record time, actually. Let's go ahead and fast travel back home, see what this will get us. Sweet home. Because I'm guaranteeing we don't have enough iron ingots. Yeah, we've got 1 iron ingot. That's not amazing whatsoever. Okay, so we get 4 simple iron parts. We also need an ingot per complex iron parts. So we get 2 complex iron parts per ingot. So we need 32 ingots, 32 simple iron parts. And I don't think that we can necessarily make that amount yet. Go ahead and just make as many of these ingots as we can. There we go. Done, and I think now we'll just wait for that zombie to start mining down a bunch of other stuff. Polished brick and stone, we don't want that in our inventory. Wooden planks, don't want that. Flitch, not useful. Sticks, not useful either. Coal, definitely not useful. We'll leave that in this chest right here. And we probably want to keep that silk on us, right? Okay, we'll continue with the refining of these planks while we wait for that zombie to kind of like generate all of the ores. Oh, he actually did get 2 more of this iron ore down here as well. Hey, you should cripple the zombie? I already have. I've already crippled the zombie. For causing me pain and Plants vs. Zombies? What, are you bad at the game? You just play as the zombies. Simple as that. Actually, to be fair, I haven't played Plants vs. Zombies. Not the ones that everybody else knows. I played the console game, which was actually pretty damn cool. I really liked it. The one that kind of had the competitive multiplayer where you could be plants or zombies. That was fun as hell. They don't make games like that anymore. Believe me, that was like a party game. It was like Battlefield for kids. I actually really loved it as well. I didn't get to play with any friends, but the multiplayer was just fun as hell. Okay, so that is all refined downwards. I'm gonna go ahead and continue into the bed. We'll take some lentils and then we'll continue sleeping. No, the stupid gargantua keeps cooking my crap. I don't know what a gargantua is. I haven't played the game in any way, shape, or form. I've seen people get really addicted to it though. Massively addicted to it. Like Flappy Bird levels of addicted. So I'm not really like keen to try it out for myself. I play the story one though on the channel eventually. That was fun. That was actually a really, really good game. Okay, the ingots are coming out of here, which I love. Oh, the brood zombie. Right, okay. Gotcha. Is there anything in the game that allows you to slow the enemies down? Because if there is, maybe you could just use those. You can always out DPS a tank by slowing them down somehow, or stun locking them. And there's always a way of stun locking or slowing someone down. Alright, good. We've lost half of our energy for the day, and we've only got through around about 13 planks, I'd say. We're doing pretty well, actually. Like, we're doing remarkably well. We're almost at the point where we could probably get the furnaces to keep on cooking all of the glassware as well, because we still need the steady drip feeding of blue points. It's basically half of our income of blue points. It's just being drip fed through these furnaces here, which is pretty awesome. I actually love that. We're probably going to get down to like 10 planks left before we have to go to bed, which is fine. I don't mind. God, I wish there was a way of getting the zombies to do this. All right, energy down. Go ahead and pick all of these here icons up, despite the fact that they are kind of like crashing the game a little bit. Nice. All right, in here there is nothing that we would want for, and in here there is glassware. Good, we'll dump all of that in there. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Excellent, 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 excellent. Let's go ahead and take a lentils, and we'll go ahead and take a sleep. We'll take a look at our inventory. We'll see if we can actually afford to buy the Blue Book of Knowledge from the astrologer tomorrow. Hopefully we can. If not, we could always just go sell more crap to Cresvold. Like, it really doesn't make a huge difference whatsoever. All right, 13 more planks. Let's see. Actually, let's check our inventory. We got 97 cents. Okay, so I think... No, we need the ingots, actually. We need to save up the ingots. But we do need the books. We do need the books to unlock more of the skill tree perks, which is just going to snowball all of the effects for us. When I use one instant, it throws a small zombie past my defenses. Instant, insta-kill? Yeah, I gathered that from incomplete data. It's a pretty common acronym. Sorry, shorthand, not acronym. We need 64 planks. We're about to find out if we actually just made 64 planks. Have we got it? Yes, sir. No, we've got 54 planks. Ah, okay. So we need another 10 of these. Oh, poos. We need more wood to cut down then. We've got wood. We've actually got wood. We can do this. We'll make 2 more flitch. We have the sawhorse right here. Good. Nice. And now we want to basically just keep on making these goddamn wooden planks. 10 of them should be exactly what we need. And then we'll get working on the 32 jointings, which could actually be a bigger pain in the ass. I remember them being a bit of a pain in the ass, so it should be fine. Should be fine eventually. Okay, good. Those ingots are smelting down. We can actually process 2 more blocks of iron just over here as well if we want to keep on smelting more ingots. Okay, I'm going to take some lentils. I'm going to finish off this work right here. Get the last of our 64 planks. And then we are going right to bed so that we don't waste this little moodle up here at the top of the screen. Excellent. Right here, do a big snooze. Okay, good. I'm apprehensive about these jointings. I am a little apprehensive. I remember them being a massive pain in the ass in some way, and I can't remember why. So our inventory looking at the food aspect. Pretty good, actually. Maybe we want to start cooking some food. Oh, we could actually start cooking up the carrots that we have. But we want to give them to the donkey, don't we? Probably just want the most effective... Oh, beets would be really good. If we started growing beets... Those are plus 18 stamina instead of plus 15. That'd be pretty handy, actually. We'd get a cake. Eventually. We need pastry dough. Circumspect. Don't know what the hell that means. Oh, you get a few extra points when studying your items. It's pretty cool. Baked apple. I'm actually going to try and cook up as many of these as is humanly possible. Because they are pretty good source of food, actually. And the plus 8 is pretty good compared to the plus 3. Yeah. I think you get plus 5 from just the standard apples. We'll keep those on our hotbar as well so that we're not wasting our utility foods. Okay, good. Let's see what these jointings require. Beams. We need 32 beams right off rip. Jesus Christ. Oh, 32 beams. Okay, so we need 11 logs. We need 11 logs to make 33 beams, which is going to give us 1 excess. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. 11 logs. We'll go and cut down a tree manually like a bunch of idiots, I think. We'll push all of these up here like we're on a locomotive train. Or we could just make a mess. That's fine as well. Push that one there. Grab that. Put that there. Okay. So this is 3. And I'm going to cut down another tree just down here, I suppose. Get rid of this one. See how much we get out of this one. I don't really like cutting the trees down in a vertical orientation because it's really hard to kick the logs over. So this would be 5. If I go ahead and refine all of these into beams, then I would need 6 more logs to make up exactly what we need. I can do that. Okay, let's make as many of these as we can. 15 wooden beams with 5 we have, that's fine. This requires a lot of energy. Then we're getting into number 6. Excellent. Oh, we're probably going to get through all of these beams as well today, which is pretty cool. Okay, now that I've made those, what do we need for the jointings again? Hello, jointings? We can actually make 2 of these right now. We need 4 of them, I think, for the actual seats, though, which is not amazing. So we're going to have to make lots of nails, lots of complex iron parts, and I'm going to do that right now. Lots of nails, a lot of complex iron parts. Lot of nails, and a lot of complex iron parts as well. Let's get some onion rings. Yum, yum. Lots of nails, a lot of complex iron parts. Can't really buy anything off of the crazy old man either. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, go to bed. We're actually going to eat our last lentils before we go to bed, just so that we can kind of like squeeze the orange, so to speak, right between now and the day we actually have to be preaching. I think we could probably get at least one of these benches made by the time we have to deliver a sermon. Okay. Gonna finish off these nails right here. That should be everything that we need for the nails. And what else do we need? Complex iron parts, right? So we can't make a bunch of these. We can make 2 simple iron parts, and then we can make 2 lots of complex iron parts. And so since we don't really need the ingots for anything else, it should be fine, actually. Okay, let's go ahead and actually... 1 more simple iron part, I think. Yes. And there's also 1 right here that we can't pick up, which is probably going to throw a spanner in the works. Great. Let's get 3 complex iron parts made, and we'll see how many of the jointings we can make out of this. Good. Good. And last one. Damn, we're actually out of stamina. We can sleep it off, honestly. Oh. Well, why would we bother? We've got apples. Awesome. We'll throw these down on our hotbar right there. Throw it down onto number 3. It's pretty good, actually. Pretty good sauce. Excellent. Now, let's go ahead and see if we can't make a bunch of jointings. Not here, obviously. At here. Okay, jointings. We can make 8 of these jointings. Excellent. I actually love that. Oh, we can eat and work at the same time. That's pretty funny. We've got like a feed sack on us. Like a mule, like a donkey. I think that's 2 of these benches basically sorted. We're basically just going to work throughout the night as well. Good. And last one. Let's go and see what else we need. Because I think we can now make 2 of these benches minimum. And at that point, we can probably actually just take what I've written down and change it around a little bit. Alright, good. Come up here. We're probably doing this a little bit early, to be quite honest, but it should be absolutely fine regardless. Let's go up to this little construction area zone, and we want a soft church bench. Yeah, we can only make a few of them at a time. I think we can grow our church later. I don't think we can do it just yet. Okay, 1 and 2. Gorgeous. Now we need more jointings for the next ones, but we have everything else that we need. Kind of like make another 4 as well. So that's increased the quality by a little bit, but we want to kind of like pack this entire area out with the qualities. And I'm pretty sure that having more benches allows more people to come and enjoy the sermon as well, which is also fantastic for us. Okay, I'm going to change what I have got here. We made 2 of the benches, so now we just need 8 silk, which we have. 32 jointings. We 12, 24, 36. No, 8, 16, 24, 32. Why have I multiplied them by 4? We needed 24 jointings. Now we need 16. Whoops, I can't believe no one picked up on that. That's surprising. 64 is definitely another multiple of 4. 64 planks? Yeah, we probably got too many planks, but it's absolutely fine. We just need another 16 jointings, and we've got all of the chairs that we need. Let's go ahead and try and bust them out right before the end of the stream. We're going to need lots more logs, unfortunately, which we can kind of knock down. Here is the preacher with a little dickhead hat. Good. Okay. So, jointing, we now need lots and lots of complex iron parts. We have 8 beams, which is actually not enough, I don't think. Especially since we only get 1 jointing per. So we're going to need another... Yeah, we're going to need another 8 beams. Kind of sucks. So we get 3 of them out of a log and some complex iron parts. We're going to have to make a bunch of these complex iron parts then, honestly. That's probably the choke point, I would say, now. Make 4 of them. Because we do actually need them. And now we can do our sermon. I'm going to go ahead and eat an apple. Oop. Nice. Okay, we've got a few complex iron parts. We'll go over to the church. We'll deliver our sermon. And then we'll see what else we've got to work with for the rest of the day. Because we should be good. We should be good now. We've got a very high beauty level in the actual graveyard. We don't have a lot of bodies coming in, which is good because we can't really frame them up anyway as fast as we would like. Hello, sir. Church is almost looking good. We need like plus 20. These benches only give plus 3, but I do suspect that they will attract more people. Let's see. Let's see if it does. Because more people means more donations, which means more money. Oh, there's so many more people. Holy hell. I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great. Nice. Got a couple of faith for that one. Now let's pray for this blessing. Bless this mess. Bless this mess. Okay, it didn't fizzle out. Everyone loved that. Hey, there we go. We've actually got some faith on the way. Great sermon. Thanks, guys. They are giving me next to nothing in terms of money, though. Wow. Wowee. Maybe it doesn't actually matter how many people come. Oh, we definitely got more money, though. It definitely got more money. How much faith we got? We got 8 faith on us. I'm pretty sure, actually, now that we can resurrect a zombie, which... we're just shy 1 faith to resurrect another zombie. God, that hurts so bad. That actually kicks the stomach. It feels like I just had a really nasty curry. Okay, I want to trade. This guy's only selling casual prayers. Why can't we buy these? Why can't we... Does he only sell them? Maybe. Sorry, maybe he'll only buy them. Okay. Well, screw him. Screw this guy. Screw this guy to hell. So, we need some more beams, which is going to go into our jointing, and we'll get some more logs basically cut down while we're waiting for the trees to grow. In fact, actually, you know what? Let's open up this wiki right here and see if we can't get the zombies to, I don't know, craft anything. Create factory. What the hell is this? Potter's wheel, jewelry table, anvil, zombie workstations, anvil. Can we just whack them on any old place? Oh, maybe we can. That'd be really handy, actually. There's also one quest where you need to install a zombie as a greeter for the Talking Skull Tavern, Stranger Sins DLC. Yep, we've got that DLC as well. We'll be doing that eventually as well. Okay, good. Let's knock down this here tree. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to look up. I wanted to look up apple seeds. Apple tree seeds? Please? Apple tree seedling. This is the one. Now, where the hell do we get these? Sold by the Witch Clotho. Okay. Right. So that'll basically give us an infinite income of food that we can just eat. Right? Which will expand out our yummies per day. I think would be a good idea to do, to be quite honest. I think I'm going to spend the rest of the day processing these 2 blocks of iron into usable resources. These right here. Let's eat some food. What do you mean not enough? Okay, there's one. Let's eat some more food. And we'll get this other one. Great. So tomorrow I'm expecting the forge over here to be finished, and then we can restock it with all of the iron that we have in our back pocket now, which should be around about 20 iron. Alright, good. Probably also go ahead and repair the bridge for Clotho. Because it seems like if she is selling them, it's going to get real annoying if we have to keep going back and forth from her. Unless we can kind of like teleport to her. Lighthouse, quarry, dead horse. No, we can't. We can't teleport to Clotho, which is a little bit of a shame. But it is what it is. We're still waiting on a couple more of these. The glass is virtually finished. My inventory's full. Got a couple of blue points right there. Nice. We've actually hit the 53 mark as well, which is perfect. So, now we want to go ahead and drop off some crap in this box right here, don't we? So we want to keep these planks, I think. We don't really want these beams on us. We don't really want any of this on us, necessarily, unless we are going to use it in construction. Glass doesn't go in there, ever. We can get the rest of the glass stuff as well. Hop over this way. And I'll pop it in the glass chest, which is right here. Nice. Done. Okay, we probably want to start storing more of these conical flasks as well, because we haven't been at all. Still got quite a heap of fuel in this thing as well. All right, good. Conical flasks. Done. Oh, there we go. Another bit of glass right here that can go in the glass chest. Excellent. Okay. What else we need? We have... don't know how many beams we have. We need 16 more jointings. So we still need 8 more beams, which is... that's 3 per log, isn't it? Yeah, 3 per log. 3, 6, 9. We need 3 logs. And that should give us enough to get ourselves that beautiful, delicious thing we want. I'm going to pick this flower because it's in the way. Pick this mushroom because it's in the way. Now I want to cut this tree down. Or I can pick this mushroom because it's in the way. Thank you. Can I cut the tree down now? Yes. Good. It's a big one. We need all of the logs. There we go. Excellent. And I'm actually kicking them away from where I want them, which is not amazing. Okay. Let's come up here. We will drop them on the stockpile, and we should be good. 3 should be fine. 3 should be fine. We'll convert these into beams, and then we should be golden. I think. I think we should be golden. All right, we'll drop this one right here. Great. And come straight back down. 1 more log. One more log for the mill. 1 more log for the slaughter, I suppose. Well, I already killed it, actually. I already killed it by chopping it down. Okay. Over here, and beams. 3 of them. We're going to need a lot of those advanced parts, though. We aren't going to have enough beams by the end of this here little session. But we're probably... we're going to want to go ahead and buy some ingots off of Cresvold. Or at least some iron ore off. Well, maybe not buy iron ore. That's a little excessive. Yeah, we need lots and lots of these complex iron parts now. So, we got way too many nails. We got just enough beams. And we need another 15 of these complex iron parts. Okay. We can do that. 15 complex iron parts. Where are they? Here they are. So we need a lot of ingots. Okay, we will make these 2 simple iron parts in a load, so that we've got enough simple iron parts to make all of the required complex iron parts. We need 16 of everything, basically. Okay, this is almost done as well. In fact, we could probably set this one to start milling down some of the raw iron ingots too. We're actually out of fuel for this one. I cannot believe it. we're going to need to go on a coal run, I think. And I'm pretty sure that is going to be a chore for the next stream. So I am going to deposit all of my crap into this box right here. Gotta keep the planks on us. I'll keep the little note beside me as well. Oh, we got some flowers. That's kind of cool. And I am going to end the stream. I am going to go and edit a couple of videos. We've got a new series coming out and everyone's going to love it. So thank you, everybody, so much for joining me. Right up here, you're going to find the playlist for, what the hell is this game called? Graveyard Keeper. Right up here, you're going to find another playlist that I think you'd really enjoy. And of course, down in the description of this video, you're going to find a link to my Discord, where you can talk to me and my community whenever you damn well please. And of course, until I make the next episode or you catch the next stream, hint, hint, I will see you later. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye!